Hi there, Nancy Drew fans. How's it
What's
going?
up? We have mustaches.
Oh. Hi, Nancy Drew fans. How is everybody tonight?
This is just a casual Saturday night with mustaches.
Just just hanging out with Carter. How are you doing, Carter?
I'm fine, feeling great, but I must ask you a question.
You don't want to shave it for later. Oh, where's Tori when you need her with the mustache puns? Oh my
For
word.
real?
Ah, how is No way, that can't be Carter. Isn't that Tex? Oh, it's so good. Oh my gosh, you guys. Shout out the Air Force for the ad I was forced to watch. Oh my gosh. Starting right in with the pun, I heard it. I'm here. Welcome everyone. Welcome to our Secret of Shadow Ranch stream. How is everybody doing tonight? I must ask you to do more. Oh my
I
word.
need everyone to please continue the mustache puns for the entire bit of this stream.
Please do. Okay, so we had planned this like little mustache bit, and I was like, I'm gonna buy the like the most obnoxious mustache possible. But I was just telling Carter, I actually have like a little bit of a cold or maybe some sort of like spring allergy thing going on right now. And this is a nose ring. This is a nose ring, y'all. So if I have to sneeze, this is coming right out.
Look, it's actually really funny because when we first started, Susie was talking, and you could see her mustache go like wiggling around because it's on her nose. It was awesome.
I can't, you guys. Okay, hold on, Carter. We need to take a mustache selfie here. Let me like.
Oh, please.
There we go.
Wait.
I saw it. You're in here. I got you. You're really small, but I got you. All right. Are we ready to play some Shadow Ranch?
Please. I love getting yelled at for picking the wrong vegetables. I'm literally already sweating.
No, not the I love getting yelled at. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm just gonna like, just gonna put that on Instagram real quick. It's too good. Oh, how is everyone? Hope everyone's excited. Wait, my husband's in chat. He says you hate it when I grow a mustache, but you can have one. Different standards, I guess.
What I was laughing at. That's so funny. Oh yeah, mustaches of Shadow Ranch.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's gonna be my thing there. All right, let's go.
Welcome to my latest case.
All right, are
The
we doing
Secret of
junior
Shadow
or
Ranch.
senior?
To start, choose junior or senior detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose gameplay
Well, I'm always a
overview.
junior detective.
Okay, I can do that.
Dear Hannah, well, I
But-
made it to Shadow Ranch, but I'm afraid all is not.
Now I got a mustache on. I'm feeling a little bit of a senior detective tonight.
Some kind of emergency.
Too late.
They had Dave Gregory. He's the
Oh my
foreman,
word.
pick me up at the
Oh,
airport.
guys, thank you
gave
so
me a
much for
phone
sharing
number.
your sub-anniversaries.
Told me
That's
to
so
call the
fun.
Raleighs at that number as soon as I got settled in.
Your father has a
Look, if
mustache
we
and you
get-
just scare me. How you
If we
look
get really,
In fact,
if
he
we
barely said
if
two
we get
words to
stuck
me
on a
the
really
whole
hard
ride
puzzle,
to
we
the
can do
ranch.
this with our
What's
we can do
worse,
this
Bess
with
and
our
George aren't here yet.
mustaches like
Which
this.
is very strange, because even though we had to take different flights,
This is our
we figured
thinking
we'd get into
puzzle.
Phoenix at about the same time. Being
there's
here
so
without
much,
them
like,
feels
there's
odd.
so much going
After
on
all,
with this.
the Raleighs are their aunt and uncle, not mine. I wouldn't even be
can't.
here if Bess and
Okay.
George hadn't begged them to
Living
invite
for the
me up to
duds,
the ranch
thank
for
you.
2 months too. Until about 3 months ago, the Raleighs owned a clothing store. Bess said
Oh
it
my
was
gosh,
always
Mr.
their
Susie
dream
needs
to
long
sell
hair
the
and
store
eyelashes,
buy a
and Susie
cattle
can have
ranch.
short hair and a
I hope
mustache.
they're
No.
okay, but frankly, as beautiful as Shadow Ranch
Have you ever
is,
grown a mustache, Carter?
I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this place. Love, Nancy.
I have. I actually just shaved today so I could stick this mustache on.
You could have had a real one? Oh my gosh. Alright, so if the goal is to get through this basically as fast as possible, I have my... Oh, I just moved my mustache. I have my, my walkthrough that I wrote myself. Because I know Carter was like, you need to, like, you need to do it in one, basically, you know, because he's always streaming, like, one game, one go, and, I don't, so I said I came prepared with snacks, and I've got my walkthrough, and we're gonna speed run this, we're gonna do it. Carter a bit offended the mustache didn't make it into our dancing collab.
One go, let's go.
Oh, let's do it. Gotta book it with this game for it to not go on forever. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. All right, so I guess I need to just start looking through everything. It's been a while since I've played this one, actually.
Read about the horse's hawks.
I'm pretty confident that I know the answers. I think. This is one of the most nostalgic games for me. So, like, I feel like I've lived with it so long that I should be able to get through it, like, really easily. Oh,
And see, I'm the opposite. I played this game later.
Yeah.
So I haven't played it a lot. So I don't know the quiz very confidently.
Oh. That's a schnauzer abducted from a backyard. Like, of course the aliens did it. It was probably Sunny June's
That's
dog.
not the right time. Must be broken.
Okay. Alright. I know that comes in handy.
Oh, we got horse girls in the chat. They can do the quiz for us if need be.
Yes! We all had our horse girl phase. Okay, maybe not you. Did you have a horse boy phase? Okay, I have nothing.
I don't think I did.
Hmm.
I had a shark phase.
Okay. That's different.
Yes, I was obsessed with sharks.
I love that. Do you have any fun shark facts for us?
No, but I will gladly share one with you as I Google it.
I remember I went through this phase when I was younger that, like, I was very contrary, and I was forced to write a report on, like, an animal, and I could choose any animal. And I decided to write about sharks because a lot of people that I knew were, like, afraid of sharks. And I was like, but why are you afraid of sharks? Like, what are you doing that you're afraid of sharks? So I researched the heck out of sharks and found out that you are more likely to be killed by falling airplane parts than you are to be killed by a shark attack. And I have held on to that fact
In the shower?
for so long.
Oh. I was gonna say, I feel like I've heard a similar fact where it's like you're more likely to slip and fall in the shower than you are to, like, I don't know, die in an airplane or something.
I mean, that makes sense though.
Frances Humber. Wonder who she
You're in the
was.
shower a lot more often than you're on an airplane.
Okay, are you ready for... That's what I'm... Well, that is true.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, are you ready for my shark fact?
Yeah.
Some sharks have belly buttons.
No. Really?
No, really, that's what Google says.
That's amazing.
Apparently so, I don't know.
Oh my
Also,
God.
I just want you to know that every time you talk, your mustache is covering your mouth, so it's literally just a big giant mustache. Talking. Like the mayor from the Powerpuff Girls. Like I'm really obsessed with your big giant mustache. That's the best thing ever.
I can't believe this is the mustache I said. This is the one.
Oh, hey.
Hey, you must be Nancy. I'm the cook, Shorty Fern.
Okay, not to
Welcome to
plug in
Shadow Ranch.
Lemon
Come
Pepper
on over here and
Creations,
tell me
but
about
to plug
yourself.
in Lemon
You
Pepper
have talked to
Creations,
the Raleighs,
you
right?
actually made that recipe box.
I did. Shall I get it?
Tell the
Hold
chat.
on.
Tell the chat.
I have it right
Oh,
here.
she has it.
I have it. This is the first one I made, so I kept it. And it's the one
Yahoo.
that like I go back and I like do everything from this one. So this is the very first one I made, so it's my special one. So here it is. I painted the design all in the front and the top.
Man,
And
it
then
looks so good.
Thank you. And then I went and I wrote out every single recipe except obviously like the cooking instructions for Shadow Ranch cake because those aren't written out. So this is like true to game, but like here it is. There it is. So got everything in there. It's all handwritten.
That's amazing. Wait, does that come with it when you buy it?
Yeah.
Oh. That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I keep getting mustache in my mouth.
Is that important?
I promised the Raleighs I wouldn't talk to you until after they did.
This is so obnoxious. Oh my gosh. Hi everyone in chat. Wow, I have been really neglecting chat. But yes, product placement does seem appropriate. Hi everyone. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the mustache stream.
Why do you want to talk to me so badly?
Do you have any idea how hard it is to have an interesting conversation with those two guys out there? It's impossible. So call the Raleighs, then
good.
come right back.
Fine. Ugh. Go use my phone. Alright, let's see. Raleighs. There we
Hello?
go.
Hello, Mrs. Raleigh. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy, are you at the ranch?
Yes, and I'm a little concerned that you're not. Is everything all right?
Oh, everything's fine. I mean, it is now. It wasn't last night, of course.
Everything would have been fine last night if you hadn't made such a fuss.
How could I not make a fuss? There was a rattlesnake in our bedroom, for Pete's sake.
Did you say rattlesnake?
I told Ed to leave it alone and let one of the hands get it out of there, but no, Ed started poking at it with my yardstick, and all of a sudden it leapt up and bit him.
Where?
In the bedroom, dear. I could have sworn I mentioned that.
No, Mrs. Raleigh. I mean, where did it bite him? On his arm? On his leg?
Oh, on his arm, just below the elbow. Swelled up something awful. But fortunately, he's doing much better today, and the doctors think he'll be well enough to go home in a day or so.
I'm well enough to go home right now.
No, you're not. If I don't stay here with him, he'll get up and walk right out that door.
No, I won't.
Alright.
What can I do to help?
These are really underrated phone
Nothing,
characters.
dear, absolutely nothing. You just go get a horse from Tex. He's the head wrangler, and
Something
go
just
ride him to
happened.
your heart's content. I told Shorty to
Oh,
go
thank
ahead
you so
with the
much for
cookout I planned
following
for
me.
tonight.
That is
The
very
envelope.
cool.
Have
Welcome
it.
in.
Take
Hope you
that
like the
envelope to
mustaches.
Mary.
Oh, good idea. There's an envelope
Oh,
in the roll
thank
top desk in the
you.
den marked Mary.
Thank you. We worked
If you
hard
could
on
ride
our
over to
cowboy
Mary
outfits.
Yazzie and give it to her, we'd really appreciate it.
I'll do it right away. Did you say I'd have to ride there?
We
Because
really
of the
did.
way the roads are set up around here, it takes longer to drive to her place from the ranch than it does to get
The
there
Raleighs
on
are wonderful
horseback.
until you pick
Dave
their
will
underripe
tell you how to do
vegetables.
it.
You're gonna have to get the key to
Yeah.
the desk from him, too.
Oh, that's right. I always lock the roll top. Dave has the key. Oh, dear. It seems like there was something else I wanted to tell you.
The horse, Bet. Tell her about the phantom horse.
Did he say phantom horse?
Yes. You see, last night we...
Hello, Mr. Raleigh. Time for those tests.
Uh-oh. We have to go. Don't worry about us, dear. You just go have fun. Just be sure to wear a hat and drink plenty of water. It's gonna be another hot one.
Alright,
Bye.
Liv, let's see
No,
how this
wait. Just tell me about the phantom horse?
Okay. Thanks for that. Oh my gosh.
I'm
hygiene
sorry.
is a lot harder today.
Can we just pause right there?
That was a hairy situation.
I'm gonna need you to keep doing that.
You need the SpongeBob drinking hat? If only. Oh my word. Okay, hang on. Oh no. Okay. Alright, now let's go talk to Shorty.
Tell me you've called the Raleighs.
I have, and I still can't
yeah.
believe what happened when.
That is creepy, isn't it? But the horse, that was even creepier. See,
Oh, my
I was
word.
just about to crawl into bed last night when all of a sudden this glowing horse comes galloping up outside. It stops and rears and paws, whinnying and snorting. Then it just wheels around and gallops off into the night. It was Dirk Valentine's horse, you know. Now it's a phantom.
Isn't this the game you try to get me started with? Yes, John, it is.
Dirk
So there's a
Valentine?
story there
Dirk
for y'all.
Valentine was
So
an outlaw
my
around here
husband
back in the 1880s.
was
Legend has it he was in
not
love with Frances Humber.
he's not
She
a
lived
gamer.
right
He
here
was
on
not
Shadow Ranch.
very familiar with these
Unfortunately,
games.
her daddy was the
So
sheriff.
I said, hey, I'm going to introduce you to one of the very best games. And I
Ouch.
had him
Because of
start
him,
with this game.
Valentine
And
was
he was
captured
so
and eventually
upset
hanged.
that he
Ever
wasn't
since,
allowed,
the ghost of his horse has
basically,
been
in the
roaming
game
the desert,
to go and
cursing whoever
investigate the
sees him
Phantom
with
Horse
bad luck.
before he did chores. He was like, I have to do what? So that didn't go over well.
What
and
a great story.
then he never
Story?
finished
All I
even
know
day
is
one.
Ed Raleigh sees the horse, and what happens less than 2 minutes
Mhm.
later? He gets bit by a rattlesnake. You do the math.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
There's this wild ghost horse to figure out, but let's make you do
You know,
chores
this
instead.
is a very chore-heavy game. There's lots of chores here.
I know. I mean, it's a cattle ranch. Like, wouldn't you expect chores? John decided the whole game was a chore. John did decide that. John decides that a lot of games are chores.
You talked to the Raleighs?
He's not a gamer.
I sure did. Do you think Ed's gonna be all right?
He'll be okay. Getting bit by a rattler's no picnic, but it sounds like he's out of the woods.
Alright, who here is Team Dave? Who here is Team Tex? I must know.
Shorty told me about the phantom horse that appeared just before it happened. Did you see it too?
It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Guess you're gonna be asking me a lot of questions, huh?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
The Raleighs said you were a detective.
Amateur detective. It's just kind of a hobby.
I'm gonna be honest with you, ma'am. We were short a couple hands to begin with, and now with the Raleighs gone and everybody on edge over what happened last night, well, this is not a good time to be visiting.
Shorty
Shadow
is
Ranch,
much-
That's all.
Shorty!
Oh my gosh.
That's fantastic.
Hilarious. Really? So Shaw and Dead are Mr. Beat's favorites.
Yeah, I'm Team Crazy Chicken.
Dory's Team Bob. Oh my gosh, amazing.
How do you think that rattlesnake wound up in the Raleigh's bedroom?
Probably crawled in through a mouse hole sometime during the day and took a nap. Nighttime's when they're most active. Something the Raleighs found out the hard way.
Could somebody have put it there?
Guess it's possible. Person would have to know how to handle snakes, of course, but then if you work in the desert, that's one of the things that's good to know.
Have
The
fun,
Raleighs
John.
asked me to take something out to Mary Yazi's, but it's in the den in the
Thank
roll-top
you,
desk,
Hannah.
which is locked. They said you had the key?
Sure do. They gave me their key ring at the hospital.
Great, thanks.
To get to Mary's shop, just follow the trail that goes northeast out of the corral. Can't miss
I got
it.
hair on my
And I
mouth.
should probably warn you, she doesn't like the Raleighs.
Why not?
No idea. Not really any of my business.
I'll let you get back to work.
Take care.
All right. What should we do first? What am I even supposed to do first? Okay. I need to go do desk stuff. There is just mustache hair getting into my mouth. Nope.
The Raleighs sold a trunk full of junk to Mary Yazzie.
Wait, what? What's the teams thing I missed?
Oh,
about?
did they now?
I have no idea what the teams thing is. I have no idea what you're talking about. So if you want to clue me in, maybe I can help. Team Bob and Team Tex. Oh, what about it? Oh, I was just asking if those in the chat would like to tell me if they were Team Dave or Team Tex, and basically everyone was a different
Sounds like
team.
this Jane Nash person has it out for the Raleighs.
Okay, I think that's all I can look at here. All right, Carter. So, this game has iconic music. What's your favorite track?
Wait, I think you cut out.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? Huh. I was just saying this game has such iconic music. Do you have a favorite track?
Ooh. I love Swing because it's so happy,
It is.
and it just
which one
yeah,
are
I
you?
feel like a Western cowboy as soon as it comes on.
It does make me so happy.
Excuse me?
The Raleighs
Swing was
said
your
they
vote,
were gonna
Tori?
need
Oh,
Yeah,
some
it's the
young
best.
ladies out here.
Swing is
I
so
take it you're one
good.
of them.
Swing was your vote too?
Liv says as a kid she was probably Team Dave, and as an adult might actually be Team Tex. That is something that I have really noticed a lot lately.
Yes, I'm Nancy
in
Drew.
my Facebook
and you
group.
Are?
I'm the head wrangler.
That people
You
have
wanna ride, you
been
come to me.
switching
You know what
from
to do, and I
Team
may
Dave
just
to
let
Team
ya.
Tex, and it has gotten out of hand. There have been some really, really, really funny posts in the Facebook group lately about Tex.
Did you see the Phantom Horse last night?
I
So
saw
valid, his
something.
voice, Cowboy
Just
Batman.
what? I still ain't sure.
Literally.
Now, if you want to ride, listen up. First thing you're gonna do is never ride unless you're wearing a hat and gloves. And unless you
See,
got a
all
full
I can
canteen
hear
of
every
water.
time I hear
You
Tex
can wear that hat over there.
is I hear
That's Mrs. Raleigh's.
the guy
Got a
from
helmet
Ghost Dogs
built
Moon
right
Lake.
in.
What's
The
his
gloves
name?
are on the
Red
side
Knight.
used.
That's
Yeah.
all I can
Then
think
you can
of.
get a canteen from Shorty. Then you're gonna saddle and bridle your
So I
horse.
didn't.
No need to brush 'em.
That's all
So
I
you
hear.
just said
Then
that.
you're gonna lead him to the mountain block in the corral and mount
Now
up.
I can't
Then I'm
not
gonna
hear
ask you
it.
some questions. You can't ride outside the corral till you get all
And
the
now it's in your
answers
head.
right.
Once I pass your
Thanks.
test, can
Thanks
I
a
ride
lot.
anytime I
Head.
want?
It'll be in your
As long
head
as you talk to
forever.
me first.
Thanks so
When you're
much.
done
I
riding,
love
you're gonna
that.
dismount, hook your horse up, take the saddle and bridle off, and put 'em back where you got 'em. Always keep your gloves with your saddle.
Let's take some pictures for Tex. Oh Lord.
Which horse would you like me to ride?
The bay over there, name's Bob. If you get off when you're on the trail, don't tie your reins to nothing. Just drop 'em. And barring an earthquake or something, old Bob will stay put.
May I go riding now?
Nope.
Ugh.
With the Raleighs gone, the ranch is real short-handed. Before you ride, you're gonna have to go see if Shorty's got any chores that need doing. Gotta get a canteen from him anyway.
What's even more fun is that he's just a really gritty, raspy Brady Armstrong. Oh
Talk
my.
to you later.
No hurry.
These are things I don't need in my head.
Well, hello there.
Oh, does he do Brady Armstrong
you got some
too?
friends back there? Hi there. You two aren't too shabby looking either.
Horsies.
I guess I could hear that a little bit.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Nancy, hi, it's Beth. And
There's so
George.
much talking in the
Hi,
beginning
I'm
of
at
this
the
game. I never
ranch.
realized
Where
until
are
I'm
you
Brady,
guys?
Henrik, Red, and Tex.
Oh my word. I didn't realize that Henrik was. Oh, that's right.
Wow, I didn't know.
Yeah. That makes sense. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, I totally knew that. Or I didn't know it, but my brain knew it. You know what I mean?
The airport in Phoenix?
We're at the airport in Omaha, Nebraska. Our plane had to land here so they could
can
fix
hear
some
it.
problem with the radio, and now they're saying we could be on the ground for hours.
Hours?
Once I know
You're
it's so obvious to
kidding.
my ears.
Who knows
Here now
what's
for
really
sure. Yeah,
going on?
seriously.
Yeah, no one around here ever gives you a straight answer. So what's going on there?
A lot. Last night, Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet found a rattlesnake in their room.
Oh my
You
gosh!
guys,
Are they okay?
I wish you knew
Well,
how
actually,
obnoxious
it
this
bit
thing
Uncle Ed.
is.
Is he all right?
He will be. Right now, he's in the hospital. He'll probably be there for a day or two.
Oh,
Aunt
and
I know, I was
Bet's
like-
staying with him.
Oh my gosh!
I'm like literally
And
sitting here
apparently a
because I can see
phantom
myself, and
horse
I'm like,
showed
I
up
wonder how
just
much I can
about
make
the
the
same
mash dash
time
move.
as that snake.
Phantom horse? Of
I'm
all the
like
times
not
he
looking at
stranded
myself
some
because I've got the
stupid
game on this
airport.
screen and then I've got like us on this screen.
Trying to see maybe I can make it to
That's
the
all I have
wave.
to say. We're so bored. George just bought a book on 19th century clothing and accessories.
George did?
It's the only thing in the bookstore here that looked halfway interesting. So if you need to know anything that's even remotely related to 19th century fashion, let us
Is
know,
this-
okay?
Sounds good to me.
Amazing.
So what else has been going on?
I think when Brady does his low, wholesomely smoldering is when he starts to venture the most into text territory. Man, that is some range though for the voice
Apparently,
actor.
last night, this glowing horse came galloping up out of nowhere, caused a huge commotion, then went galloping off and disappeared.
It was glowing?
Evidently, it was pretty spooky.
You're there investigating phantom horses.
Hi,
and what are
Amy.
we
Nice to
doing?
see you.
A big fat nothing.
Do you like our
That
mustaches?
does it, George. We're suing the airline.
Blech.
Thank you.
Don't you think it's kind of odd how that
Love the
rattlesnake
diversity.
showed up
Yeah,
in the Raleigh's
seriously, that's some
bedroom
really
right
good range.
after that phantom horse showed up outside?
You don't buy that it was an unfortunate coincidence?
Especially because, like, obviously so many of us didn't realize, you know?
Dave said when the horse appeared, everyone ran outside to look.
So you're saying someone used the horse to lure everyone outside, then put the snake in their room, knowing no one would be watching?
It's possible, don't you think?
But if you're right, it means someone wants to hurt Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed. Oh my gosh! If you're right, it means that someone is on the ranch.
And whoever it is must be working with an accomplice. You know, someone to wrangle the horse.
It's the best
So
dialogue.
everyone there is
This
so
one,
That's
and
right.
Last Train to Blue Moon
Well, you don't
Canyon,
have to sound
Bess
so
and George
happy
are so
about it.
good.
They're so good in these, yeah. I like them in Danger on Deception Island as well.
The cook, Shorty Thurman, he says the
It's
phantom horse belonged to this
oh
outlaw
no, she
named
wrecked
Dirk
her room
Valentine,
conversation
who was
always
trying
makes
to
me so
remember
in
what
the
they do.
1880s.
Doing
This
that one.
Valentine
Oh, yeah, oh,
Valentine?
yeah.
I
Haroon.
don't think so.
Yep.
Well, how come his horse got to become a phantom and he didn't? Bess, phantoms don't really exist, okay?
According to legend, seeing the horse is bad luck.
I believe it. I mean, look at what happened
Wish
to the guy
DDI
who
George
owned
were
him.
voiced by this George. That would be better. They are good in Saw, yeah.
That's it for now.
Alright, I don't need no stinking hints. Let's go. Ooh, oh, no, maybe. Okay. Hi there.
Hey
Give
there,
me some
Nancy.
chores to do.
Man, I wish the Raleighs were here.
Me too. It'll be nice to talk to them in person.
I'm really looking forward to you and me sitting down and having a nice conversation, especially with all the
Not the
weird stuff
Carter
that's
Plays.
going on. I'm so busy getting all their chores done in addition to my own that I barely have time to talk to myself, let alone to you. Enough of me complaining. What's up?
Tex said I should get a canteen from you and see if there are any chores you'd like me to do.
Music to my ears. First thing you can do for me is go out to the garden and pick all the ripe vegetables. You know what ripe vegetables look like, don't you?
You
Yes,
bet I do.
I do.
Good,
I
'cause
totally
if you
do.
pick vegetables that aren't ripe yet, I'll be real ticked. You can put them in the vegetable basket that's hanging outside. And one more thing. Sometime today, I need you to build a cooking fire in the pit outside. I'll light it when I'm ready to start cooking. And be sure to fill the bucket out there with water and leave it by the
I
pit.
do, they haunt
You
my
know,
dreams.
Just in case something
Flashbacks.
catches on fire that isn't supposed to. The Raleighs wanted to have a cookout
Flashback.
tonight, and by golly, we're gonna have a cookout no matter who is or
Triggered.
isn't here.
Well, I'd better get going.
Come back
Yeah,
soon.
yeah, please. I would. Right vegetable picking!
Alright, so I have to know. Okay, so what is everyone, and Carter, you answer too. What is
Oh.
everyone's favorite chore in this game? And, like, why? Don't tell me your least favorite. I know what your least favorite is. I know what everyone's least favorite is. Okay, but, like, I always just go to, the web and look up.
Making the campfire.
Oh, the campfire is so good. You're like weaving the basket. Yes.
I like that one.
The fire pit. No, the basket is one of my favorite things as well. And picking up the eggs. I like the eggs in the basket. Okay, let's see.
I do like
Alright.
picking up the eggs too. Here, chicky.
Beans on the left are underripe. The beans in the middle are ripe. Beans on the right are overripe. Okay. Okay, got it.
Is that for Romano?
Yeah, I think so. Right? Yes, it is. Okay. So there's that.
Oh, yes.
And
Popular
then
varieties include Romano.
the beefsteak is red when ripe. Northern lights are bicolored when ripe. Old ivory egg, golden white when ripe. Okay. You feel prepared?
I shouldn't pick any vegetables until
Oh.
I have something to put them in.
Not me coming over here without a basket. Okay.
Wait, you didn't get the basket?
I was
I
too
didn't
pumped.
even notice.
I was too pumped. I was so ready to go. Okay. Oh shoot, was Black Turtle... I forget what Black Turtle looked like. Hold on, let's see. You don't like collecting the eggs because the evil chicken forces you to walk back into the house? Okay, let's see.
I don't know what this track is, but I also like this track a lot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot, what's this one?
Bow, 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 bow.
Tori would know. Hi, Charity. Okay. I think...
Yeah.
I think...
Ballad. I like ballad. Charity!
Ballad, that's right. Should know from practicing kazoo last week. Oh my gosh, did we have you
It's so
play
hot,
Ballad?
I
We
should
should
get these
have.
vegetables into Shorty right away.
Pick those
So-
vegetables for me yet?
You betcha.
Oh no, you
No!
got stuff in here that isn't ripe yet. Picking stuff before it's ripe is a waste of perfectly good food. So don't do it again, you hear?
No, I'm
Second
telling
thing I
you.
need
This
to do
is...
for me is take
I'm
this.
scarred.
Go out to the chicken coop
I
and
was
fill it up
so
with eggs.
confident.
Just be careful of that basket. It's kinda old. And don't forget to build me that campfire like I asked.
Oh, but
Right.
he accepted it.
He did. It's
I guess
the
because it's the
second
first
time.
day.
Yeah, the second time you make a mistake, out you go.
Ah,
Susie, when I join future streams, you should add the kazoo wheel back
that's
for the
when he
evening.
gets real ticked and kicks you off the farm.
Please don't. I have mouths to feed. Okay. Let's make this silly fire. I actually do enjoy the fire making. Sticks.
Joe. Oh, Joe, what's up?
Joanna! How you doing, bestie?
What costumes? What are you talking about? Me and Susie grew this mustache ourselves.
These aren't costumes. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've always had this.
If this was a fake mustache, could I do this? Yeah.
I need something to
You guys
put
have
the
not
fire
noticed in
out.
our streams before?
I mean, Joe, you've like been to my house. Did you not notice my facial hair?
Wonderful
Yeah, to
work.
prepare,
This must
we
be
actually
where
used a
Shorty
little
wants me
bit
to
of
build a campfire.
Jane's uncle's hair growth.
Oh, we used some Miracle Grow and got these luscious locks. Mainly talking about Carter and if Susie has to shave that off daily. Can you imagine? Oh my word. I feel like I'm missing sticks, you guys.
Whoa.
Oh, that is so funny, Tori. Bam. Don't think that I'm just really good at this because I have it written down exactly how to solve this. And
Rats.
I
was
messed up
this
still.
close.
No.
I get so much satisfaction from doing this puzzle. Like, I love this puzzle.
Oh, this puzzle's great.
Just missed.
Ah! There we go. Couldn't read my writing. Alright, let's see. Top right, there we go. Yes,
There. Just call me Nancy Paul Bunyan Drew.
okay. Excellent. Wait, I need paper. No, no, no. Okay, there are sticks on the side of that house, and I can't get to them.
Bank robbers?
Uh-oh. How are those not falling off, though, for real? Okay, so Joe, you missed the beginning of the stream where I told all my secrets. So this mustache is a nose ring. I forget how to make
So
Ma-
far, so good.
Mine is not. Mine's a stick-on.
I would
I
have
need more kindling.
done better with stick on. Now everyone knows Susie's secret. Tori. Okay, how do I get to the last stick?
It's you do it so fast. How do you do it so fast?
Never mind, I got it.
That's what I want to know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I going too fast for you in our speed run?
So far, so good.
I
That
just
should
like
do it.
click.
There. One extremely well-built campfire, if I do say so myself.
You had an ad, so you
Great
didn't hear the
looking fire,
answer?
Nancy.
Oh
Nice
no,
job.
Joe. Okay, so this mustache is a nose ring. It stays on because it's literally clipped in here.
I
Like this.
think the nose ring.
What was that, Carter? You're literally lying. No, I'm not.
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I talked to my friends, Bess and George. Their plane's been delayed.
Okay,
they aren't
so-
sure when they're going to get
Oh, I was
here.
saying
Sorry
you
to hear
should
that.
pull out the nose
Well,
ring
to
and
be
show
honest,
them.
I'm not.
Oh,
really.
yeah.
Driving back and forth to the airport takes a lot of time, and time's one thing we're all running kind of
But then you
short
did
of
it.
around here.
I did.
How long have you worked here?
About as long as the Raleighs have lived here. About 3 months, I guess. I was their first hire. First me, then Tex, then Shorty.
Tex seems a little ornery.
Yeah,
He does
his
his
is
job
sticky.
and he does it good. As far as I'm concerned, that's all that's important.
I'll let you get back
You
to
see
work.
that? That is
Ma'am?
stuck.
So good.
Aw.
Okay, so I just noticed in my notes. So I wrote this little walkthrough for myself several years ago. I mean, like many years ago, and I wrote down like the answers to each puzzle so that if I ever was needing to get through quickly, I could just like look at this and then be done. For the vegetable puzzle, I literally wrote good freaking luck. Like, look at my notes. I wanted future me to burn, clearly. No, I went over there for a reason, and the reason was chicken.
That's one thing I have yet to do that I really want to do for all the games is have gaming notes. I have not done that.
Yeah, I've been meaning to do it again, just because, like, these notes are really not impressive, and I would like to do them
Oh no!
more creatively
There's
rather
a
than, like,
hole in it.
just, like, here's the bullet points. I meant to do that when I started streaming and, like, take the notes while I was streaming, but that quickly became a problem, so I haven't done it. And focused. Oh, wrong. How are you doing over there, Carter? Ah,
We're good. I was actually trying to get some of my settings situated because it was cutting in and out there for a little bit for me.
There.
Oh no!
Am I good or what?
Is everything better now? Woo. Pick some eggs.
I think so. It's so. Okay, so it's actually really fun. Everything slows down in slow motion. So the music is like.
No way.
It's so weird. No, really.
Maybe I'll come back when she's not in such a foul
Oh my
mood.
gosh. I'm so sorry.
You can find more eggs than that.
I can?
Oh wait, Tori's working on a new notebook. Her old one was a loose leaf sheet and a 3-ring binder. Highly inelegant. Yeah, no, seriously. That is how I started out. I had like a notebook
Yeah,
with all of my like
that's what I
random
want.
notes. So yeah, I want to redo it.
Got
too.
those eggs for me?
Right here.
Good for you. Anything I can do for you now?
Do you think I could get a canteen of water from you?
Got one right here. You're good to go.
Well,
go.
I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Been putting your stickers in the one you're working on now. That's right. Yes, and it looks so good, Tori. I love how you've been using my stickers as well. Like that makes me so happy. Oh, I should probably ask Tex before I start taking things.
Oh, I have.
May I go writing now?
I still have yet to use your
had
stickers yet,
everything I
Susie.
told you.
I haven't decided how I want to use them, and I'm too scared to use them.
Old Bob's all yours.
I could send
Talk
you
to you later.
doubles.
Like I still have them all. Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're just so nice. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I know I want to use some of them in game notes, but I haven't done it yet.
Yeah. Oh. That's so cool though. Like I love that somebody likes my stickers so much that they
Tex would
like
have a cow if I rode
don't know what to
bareback.
do with them. You know, like that makes me really happy.
Come on, Bob.
Yes.
Come on, Bob.
They're on display on the shelf. And the other ones,
I'm ready.
I mean, for Bob, and I'm going to show off my Susie stickers. My lemon pepper stickers.
Ready for some questions?
I think so.
Where's the horse's hocks?
On its back legs.
That's 1 out of 10.
Ask me something else.
Where's the horse's frog?
On the bottom of its hoof.
2 out of 10. Got a long way to go.
Ask me something else.
How tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
5 feet.
3 down, 7 to go.
Ask me something else.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
What you got? Ah!
Beautiful.
I love those.
A gaited horse.
That's 4 right.
Ask me
Genius.
something else.
How can you tell if a
Couldn't
horse
have
is
thought
confident?
of anything better. This is amazing.
Oh, I love those too. Those are some of my
Gold.
favorites that I've ever made.
They're seriously
It keeps
so
lying
good.
down, then standing up.
That's 5. You're halfway there.
Ask me something else.
What's the difference
Ah.
between a bay and a chestnut?
A bay has black points.
Bingo. That was number 6.
This makes me so happy, Carter.
Ask
I
me
love that you
something
love
else.
them.
What
The rest of my
tribe raised the
collection of
first
stickers from
Appaloosas?
you are like wait, I think I have the Parent Trap? Did I get those?
Yeah, you got the Parent Trap
The
and
Parent-
you got the Avatar ones, I think, right?
Trap, the Avatar.
The Nez Pierce.
7 down. You're in the home stretch.
Ask me something else.
What part of a horse is most likely to be hurt when it fouls?
Those are also amazing.
Thank you.
Its feet.
8 right. Just 2 to go.
Have all your ND stickers for everyone in a box that you just look through because you can't bring yourself to stick them anywhere. So here's what I
Ask me
do.
something else.
If I
What part
really
of the
like a
saddle
sticker
should you
or like a
always
sticker
check
sheet,
before you head out on the
I buy
trail?
2 so that I can have one to look at forever and then one to use. If I really like it, I'll buy 3 and then I'll have one to use, one to look at forever, and then one to like put into I have like actual
What part
albums.
of the saddle should you always check before you
And
head out on the trail?
I stick my very favorite stickers in there. So that's what I do.
The cinch.
This here's your final question.
I'm ready.
What is a mule?
That's a good idea.
The offspring of a female horse and a male donkey.
Well, you answered all the questions right. And I can tell by the way you sit, you ain't gonna go falling off for no good reason. So you're free to ride outside the corral. Just don't go galloping all over the place. Because if you bring old Bob back all hot and sweaty, you can kiss your cowgirl days at Shadow Ranch goodbye.
Let's go.
Okay, Bob. What do you say we do some sightseeing?
Woo. Okay. We're finally getting somewhere in the game. Now it's time to investigate.
Oh man.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, are you Mary Yazzie?
Going to
That's
see
me.
Mary.
I didn't hear a car. Did you hike in or come by horse?
I rode here. I'm Nancy Drew.
So where are you staying?
Shadow Ranch.
I heard what happened last night. Tough break for the Raleighs. Getting that place going has been a real struggle for them.
How did you hear about it?
Word gets around.
Here, I have something for you. Bet wanted me to give you this.
Great. I want to buy a small piece of property from them. It must be their response.
Bad news?
They rejected my offer. Well, I guess that's that. But as
My
long
mustache
as you're
is ever
here,
so
look around.
crooked.
All the jewelry you see, all the rugs, the beadwork, the pottery, they were all made by local artists, including yours truly. So if you want to know something, especially if you want to know how much something is, just ask.
I understand that you bought a trunk full of junk from the Raleighs recently.
Yeah, they didn't want much for it, so I took it off their hands. Problem is, I still don't know what's in it because I can't figure out how to open it.
Have you asked the Raleighs about it?
They were no help, although they did offer to buy it back from me. I just told them to keep looking for a way to get it open.
It was great talking to you.
Come in again.
All right.
What a beautiful horse.
Susie should be sleeping? No. How about Lilo should be sleeping?
Sounds like... Sounds like Morgan is here. Oh, Carter, are you having problems? Wait, what?
That trunk. Would you mind if I try to get this open?
Please do. In fact, if you get it open, I'll let you keep something from it. You can have your gift.
Okay. I think I figured out a solution. Are you doing Mary's trunk right now?
Yeah? What's going on?
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I was on the right screen with you.
Yeah. The only thing that I have noticed on my end is a little bit of a delay in your responses to me, and Tori's saying the same thing, but haven't noticed any other issues. Is something going on your end?
Yes. So, well, I mean, kind of. So I think I'm like super...
You're a real Snoopy Susie, aren't you?
Uh-oh. I'd better put that back. Oh my gosh.
You're behind,
Jane Nash is
like,
Tess's
tilt your head.
sister.
So if I look lost, that's why.
What? Hang on. No. That's what. I thought I picked those up. All right. Loop save right here. Ah, okay. Carter, is it looking better for you?
Wait, what'd you say?
Is
Is
it
it looking
looking-
what? Better?
Is it looking better?
At this moment in time, I have a black screen.
Great.
But I can see from my phone, so
Oh,
This doesn't look like it was ever opened.
I could do that.
As usual,
If
things did
that's-
not work out like I planned. Just when I get everything fixed just right for you to go looking for the thing I hid for you, I go and get
I can do
myself
better.
arrested. But no matter what you hear, nothing is gonna happen
Oh,
to me. I will
it's
be
here
fine,
now.
and we
Ah,
will be
there we
together
go.
soon, I promise. Meanwhile, you can keep busy by looking for
It's
what
the
I
Dear
hid.
Francis letter.
I like vexing your brain
Yay.
because when you are thinking real hard,
You're right where
like when
I
you're
am.
playing the piano, you are more.
Stay that way, game. Stay that way.
Please. Okay. But we need to not be listening to everything because we just don't have time for that.
But no, yeah, it was literally so funny. Like you were with Mary Yazzie and I'm still like back in the back while you're doing the horse quiz with Tegs.
Oh my
Like in the
gosh.
audio wise, and I was like, wait. But I could see that you were with Mary, so I was like, what is going on? It was so funny. It was very chaotic.
Oh, that's horrible, and I'm horrified.
It was really funny.
Oh, it's funny, but it's also horrifying. All right, we don't have time for you, Meryl Humber.
You know, looking back at this game, this would be a great game to start Anna E with.
Yeah?
I feel like she would like this.
Does she like Western themed things?
Not particularly, but I think she could get behind the love story.
Oh, the love story in this is so good.
That's what I'm thinking. She's more of a Pride and Prejudice kind of person.
I love that. Oh my gosh. That was okay. So I started a book club last year, and that was the first book that we read because you have to.
Uh-huh.
Come on, Bob.
Did you love it?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's not the first time I read it.
Oh. I was like, wait, did you like it? Yeah, I know. See, like she's never played the games before, but I asked her, I was like, Honey, would you be up for doing a streaming marathon of, the games? Because I think people would like to see your first reaction because she's not a game, just kind of like John. She's not necessarily a gamer per se. She's not someone that is going to immerse herself in games. And I would love to have her recorded reaction to every game. I just think that would be so fun from someone that knows absolutely nothing about the games.
Seriously, that would be so fun. Everyone would love it too.
I wonder how
she
you.
has
I've
to.
gotten her on board with it. Now I just got to figure out I just feel super oh my gosh, do I start you at the beginning of the series or do I start you with here's this is why I am leaning towards starting at the beginning of the series. Okay, I know there's reasons.
Okay.
If I start her on all of the good games, then when we get to all the bad games, it'll be multiple bad games in a row. You know what I mean? So I'm like, well, maybe we should just start off with how the series was supposed to start,
Okay, that is fair. That is
I don't
fair.
know.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But okay. The first game is rough.
Right, yeah.
Maybe, what if you start her with your favorite game and
This
then
is true.
go back and start at the beginning?
I know.
I feel like that would be
I
the
know.
ideal situation.
But almost I feel at least in the early ones, they kind of give you a little bit more this is how we Nancy,
Yeah.
I guess there is a tutorial at the beginning of every single one of them, but I don't know. I have not decided. What's the best. I should probably also ask her and be like, hey, do you want to start at the beginning or would you start with one of the best games ever?
Yeah, because so sometimes when I'm introducing somebody to something that I love, I start them with what I feel like is a really good representation of what the thing is. And then we go back.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so for example,
And we dive into the early.
yeah, seriously. Years ago, I was really into Doctor Who, and when people were like, "Oh, I've always wanted to watch Doctor Who, but I don't know where to start because there's so much Doctor Who out there," I would start them with what I considered to be the best episode or a really good episode to start with. Maybe not the best episode because that's really subjective, but it was one of my very favorite episodes, and it was for those of you who do know Doctor Who, it was Blink. And if you know Doctor Who, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I would start people with that episode, and then we would go back to like series, like to the Ninth Doctor, to his beginning, which I would never start anyone with. That was where I started. However, I would never start anybody with that because it's so rough. It was in like 2005, and the graphics were just awful. And there's that horrible pizza scene, and like it's just rough. And if you want to get somebody into Doctor Who, that is not where to start. So I would like go to the best episode, you know, and I feel like that's what it would be for Nancy Drew too. Like I would start somebody with a game that I'm like, oh, this game is so good, you have to play this,
or something,
and then be like, okay, but now here's all the lore, you know.
That's true. No, yeah. That's also, yeah. I know it's such a hard thing too, because like when you come from knowing something so well, like the fandom and the niche so well, and you're introducing that to someone who is very important to you, and you want them to like, you know, see all these details that you've like seen for years. You're just like, what's the right way? I don't know, you know.
Check that off yet. Check.
I understand, especially because I did it wrong.
I'm excited though.
I'm finished with that.
You did it wrong with what? With John?
Yeah, I did it wrong with John. I started him with this game, and it's so chore heavy, and he just couldn't handle it. So he ended up not actually finishing this game, which is really, really, really heartbreaking. John, if you're here, sad face.
Oh.
So like, he did enjoy Last Train to Blue Moon Canon a lot more, but he's not a gamer, so like it was really difficult to get him into this. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Good luck.
You're still here?
I'm sure Annie will be way more receptive than John is.
You sound
Wait,
surprised.
it was very difficult for him to what now?
Show up. You ain't gonna
to like
last
get into
more
the
than
games.
3 days out here.
Well, I hope you like surprises, Tex, because you're in for one.
City folk can't take living out here. Too rugged, too much work, too dangerous.
I understand you have a sister named Jane Nash.
So what if I do?
I found a pretty nasty letter from someone named Jane Nash in the Raleigh's desk.
That don't mean it was my sister. Hey, you've been snooping, haven't you? In the Raleigh stuff, in my stuff.
I'm just very observant, that's all.
My business ain't none of your business, and that includes any sisters I may or may not have. You need to go. I'm busy.
I'm busy. Ooh, we did day one.
And she'll be coming around the mountain when she goes.
Oh, this is the best part.
You old lady.
So loud.
I can't take any more.
Where are you going? You can't leave. The Raleighs said we were to have a cookout and entertain our guest.
Yeah, well, I don't call this entertainment. It's worse than whatever that stuff was you cooked.
That was lamb ragout for your information, and it was great. If you couldn't appreciate it, it's because your taste buds are about as sophisticated as a sand flea's.
I think I'll turn in too. Night, ma'am. Next time, just stick to burgers.
Et tu, Brute? You see that? You see what I put up with? Day in and day out, I cast my culinary pearls before ungrateful, uncultured swine. Well, I'll show them. I'll write a best-selling cookbook, that's what I'll do. Then I'll get my own TV show, then I'll do a movie, and while they're out here punching cattle, I'll become a bazillionaire.
Oh my gosh.
And you say this happened right after that phantom horse showed up again?
The pump house blew just as the horse was galloping away.
Oh, my, this is awful. Maybe Shorty was right. Maybe that horse is a bad omen.
Okay.
That's what someone wants you to think, Aunt Bet.
What do you mean?
It's possible that while everyone's attention was on that horse, someone sabotaged the pump house.
Why on earth would someone sabotage the pump house?
Someone may be trying to chase you off the ranch.
But why?
That I don't know. Yet.
You don't think Tex or Shorty or Dave is somehow involved, do you?
It's possible, but I just don't know yet.
Oh, my. You might not be safe there.
Maybe we should send her home.
I'll be fine, really. I want to help, and I can help.
Well, it sounds like we could certainly use your help.
Can you think of anyone who might have a grudge against you?
No, but I'll tell you what. Ed and I will put our thinking caps on, and if anything comes to us, we'll call you. Have you called the sheriff and told him all this?
Not yet.
Tell her about the storms.
Tell me about the what?
The storms. You need to be careful when you go riding because it can be sunny one minute and pouring down rain the next.
I'll be careful.
Good. And if you have any more questions, just call.
One more thing. Until I figure out what's going on, it would probably be a good idea not to mention my suspicions to anyone at the ranch.
Of course. Keep in touch.
I will. Bye.
Oh, it looks so good. How are you and Carter separate windows? I added him directly through Streamlabs, Liv. I was being creative. Alright. Carter, I brought snacks like I told you I would.
What kind of snacks did you bring?
I have pretzels and hummus.
Delicious.
Uh-huh. I needed it. I don't know how you stream for so long, considering, like, I need a snack, like, every 3 hours.
I'm telling you, I think it's because of my job.
That's a good point.
I think that's what it is.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Do you know what I need to do? Oh, okay, never mind, he's not here. Oh, I remember where I am now. Okay, we're good.
Mineral deposits?
Can I help you find something?
No, actually, I pretty much found everything on my own.
For your information, I got those maps because I was hoping there
Thank
might
you,
be a
El.
long-lost gold mine or two around here. But like most of my
Where'd my
get-rich-quick
mustache
ideas,
go?
it didn't pan out.
It
Apparently,
blew away
there's no gold left in
when you
them thar
sneezed.
hills, or silver, or copper, or anything else.
Sneezed it away.
I don't ever want to catch you with my stuff again.
I found it.
There we go. Man, that's the best mustache.
I don't know if I can eat my snacks with this on. Okay.
Yes?
I'd like to apologize.
Just proves we're birds of a feather. I've been known to go poking through
What
other
you
people's
just said,
stuff
Tori.
myself.
Got any chores you want me to do?
Do exactly what you did for me yesterday, and I'll be forever grateful. Start by picking all the ripe stuff in the garden again. Basket's outside.
Have you ever met Mary Yazzie?
Course. Nice lady. I mean, for the most part. Gets real unfriendly when the subject of the Raleighs comes up.
Do you know anything about the piece of property she's been trying to buy from the Raleighs?
Well, I know she says she wants to buy it because she feels spiritually drawn to it, but I think she's got something up her sleeve.
I think you're onto
Nancy,
something.
it's great having you
was
here.
literally
I
gonna
mean,
say the
I
same.
like to talk, you know? I like to converse, to debate.
My
to
question is, what are
discuss.
your theories about him running a gumbo stand?
Yeah.
How did this happen?
Maybe that's his he has to have a job after he's been paroled, you know, like, and he
To
was
show that
like,
he's a
man,
good citizen?
you know what I need to do?
Oh, he's in prison and he gets a job as a chef, like cooking for the other prisoners. And then he works up to getting a food stamp when he's on parole. I like it.
There you go. I'm just mad he didn't name the stand Gumbo Foo. If
You
only.
like to gossip, don't you?
More than anything. Which isn't a bad thing. People like you and I are fascinated by the human condition, that's all. So, who else do you want to talk about?
Oh, I could
nobody
gossip
really.
with you all day long. However,
Have you
I
been
have
out to the pump house?
All
solve
the
the
water
mystery.
to the ranch house has been cut off. The livestock will still get water from the windmills, but we humans are gonna have to get every single drop of water we use from the faucet in the pump house. And that's gonna be a royal pain. Why can't that darn horse do its cursed thing somewhere else?
You really think what happened to the pump house was the result of bad luck?
I saw the pipe. It was rusted through.
Honestly,
That's why
he's
it
at the
burst.
bottom part, so
That
he can
and
just
bad
stay at the
vibes
bottom.
from that equine banshee.
I'm at the top part,
Well, I'd better get going.
There you go.
Drop by anytime.
so we're good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so he was talking about gossiping, and I have to tell you guys a story. So I am a talker, and I love to hear all the tea. I mean, you guys are probably aware that I'm all about spilling the tea. But like, I love to hear the tea. So I met this girl, who, like, I go to, like, toddler time at this gym. I'm gonna take this off. I go to toddler time at this gym, and I chat with lots of
Hi,
other
are you
moms.
the sheriff?
And I met this
Yes,
girl
My name is
who,
Nancy Drew.
we just
I'm
got to
staying at
talking
Shadow
about,
Ranch.
Oh, yeah? I
like,
spent a good part of last night out there.
instances in which people are not watching their children at the gym. And so I brought up the fact that there is this dad who brings his children, and they are way older than toddlers and are above the age cap for toddler time, and have, like, almost hurt my kids. So I have, like, a problem with it. So I brought up this guy. I was like, oh yeah, there's this guy who, like, brings his older kids. She goes, oh, I know him. And she starts giving me all the tea about him. She goes, oh yeah, so he homeschools his kids. That's why, that's why they come here. He just got divorced. He's dating a girl half his age. And she just goes on and on and on. And I was like, we're gonna get along great.
I know. I never got a chance to talk to you.
Is there something I can
My
do for
question
you?
is, where'd she get all this info?
They're friends, apparently. She knows him.
I was gonna say, is she like FBI agent? She can like find the information out.
No, I wish.
Would it be all right if I looked around in
Hey,
the pump
if
house?
you need the tea that badly,
Sure,
some
I'm
people
all
are.
done in
They're
there.
good at.
Should I have my
They're good at
deputy
getting
take that
info.
sign down? Mind my asking why
I'm
you
not
want to
bad
look around?
at getting info.
Wait
I
a
will
minute.
say.
Dave told me about you.
There
You're the girl
are some
detective.
Amateur
things that I'm not exactly
I don't
sure if
know.
I should
Dave
be
seemed
proud
to
of,
be
but I
real
am pretty
impressed
proud
with
of.
you.
Like,
In
for
more ways
example,
than one, I might add.
Do you know
my
most of the
sister's
men who work at
ex-boyfriend
Shadow
got
Ranch?
married.
I know.
I found out
That doesn't mean I'm best
who she
buddies with
was,
them, but it's a pretty
found
small
out
world out here.
where she
I've
lived.
either known or
I
known
found
of
out
those boys for years.
all
And
about
they're
her
all
family. I
stand-up
found
guys
where
as
they
far as you
lived.
know?
Like, I
Every single
found
one of them.
their wedding photos. I found it all and showed my sister. Not that it really mattered to her, but like, I found it all out.
So now we know. Hide everything from Susie because she will find you out.
I just know my way around the internet.
Thanks for your help.
You bet.
And I've had all this Nancy Drew, like, experience. So
Looks like the pipe is
I
pretty
know what I'm
badly
doing.
corroded.
Also, a reverse image search on Google can do a lot.
For real. Oh my gosh. Everything is so much more advanced than what it was like 10 years ago.
So true.
Like
Where did you come
posting
from?
Really clear photos. I look back at those photos from 10 years ago and they're like super fuzzy.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneak up on
It's
you.
so
but
funny,
What
but
are
you're
you
right.
doing?
Well, see,
Yeah,
I
no,
just,
like AI
I mean,
recognizing your face and stuff now.
I'm looking for Dirk
Oh
Valentine's
man, AI
treasure.
scares me.
Yeah, it is scary. Like on your photos on your phone, you can search anything. It can recognize objects and faces, and that just is so weird to me.
It's scary.
What do you know about it?
See, my great Aunt Ellie was Frances Humber's cousin. When she died, she left me a bunch of stuff, including an old letter she'd gotten from Frances. In the letter, Frances said that Valentine had hidden a bunch of loot somewhere and wanted Frances to find it by following the clues he left
Wait,
for
small
her.
town gossip
Frances
is top
was
tier
real
gossip,
smart,
also
see.
work gossip, and
Loved
most
puzzles,
importantly, other
played
people's
the piano
gossip.
pretty
Yes,
good too.
Laura,
Anyway,
exactly.
After Valentine met his end, Frances was too broken-hearted to care about some treasure. She told Aunt Ellie that if she could find it, she could keep it. I also found this picture. That's Frances's father, Sheriff Merrill Humber. There's something written on the back. Stairs to cellar. That's Frances's handwriting. Looks like the other half of the message got torn off. I was hoping that the treasure might be under the stairs in here, but no such luck.
I didn't know this place had a cellar.
As far as I know, no one does. The entrance is secret. These stairs lead to a
Tori.
secret door behind the bookcase in the den.
Ridiculous.
I know you did not just say A-I-A-I-O.
What do the Raleighs think about all this?
The Raleighs don't know.
He's giving a
I was
stance right
afraid
now.
that
Oh
if
my
I
god.
told them
Maggie,
they'd...
howdy.
See, my brother's dead broke. No job, health's bad. I was thinking if I could just find the treasure...
I just think of how Liam says I-I-O for that song.
I understand, but now I'm in kind of an awkward
Oh
position.
gosh, I was thinking.
I
Oh
know.
my gosh, I was thinking
And
about
I'll
y'all the
tell
other
them, I
night because we
swear,
watched Lilo
as soon
and
as they
Stitch.
come back. They got enough on their minds.
I
That's
know, that's
already.
his
Liam's
favorite.
movie.
Yes.
It's such a good movie, but oh my goodness, we have watched it so many times.
What about all the accidents that have been happening around here lately?
I don't know anything about that horse or any of the other stuff that's been going on around here, I swear. Now, if you'll pardon me, I need to tend to my chores.
No, Liam really goes,
No, wait. You
I'll
don't
be
have
like,
to leave.
hey, what do you want to do? He goes, and he goes, how about Lilo Stitch movie?
Oh,
It's
he
the
just loves it so much.
He does, but it's like the pretending
Something's
to be
missing.
contemplative and then like, oh, I have an
Same thing.
idea.
Acid. Wonder what somebody's been
love
using
that,
that
though.
for.
He's too cute.
Maybe the message on the pictures refers not to the stairs to the den, but to these stairs.
No.
So I think once you step out of this passageway
Yeah.
and you go to the, I don't know which, the den area,
Mm-hmm.
living room, you can actually pull the book and go back that way.
Yes, you can. Yes.
And I've seen this a lot. Like a lot of people don't know that, and I'm like,
Oh.
yeah, you can actually go backwards the other way.
I think I've done it, but I don't think I've done it much. Like, I think I didn't realize it until I was much older.
Yes.
Oh boy. This is not easy.
Oh, is this the senior detective one?
I don't remember what we're doing.
It looks like it might be senior detective.
I remember the first time I ever played this in Senior Detective. I literally said, like, I looked at this and I literally said, and this is an exact quote. I literally said, "What the frick frack paddywhack am I looking at here?"
Love that.
There's something inside.
I just did not expect it.
I am glad that
Looks
you are
standard
getting
to
your
you?
picture painted
Okay,
wearing
I
your
think I
favorite
chose
shawl.
Junior
It
then.
would be a beautiful
Okay,
painting
good.
because you look beautiful.
I'm sorry.
I still don't know
I
how
can't. I don't have the time. Okay, wait a second. I'm missing what Laura's saying. Went to high school, a dude in your class had similar birthdays, had up the SAT and saw his social, and it was the same as yours, except chronologically off by one number. Whoa, that is so wild. I have never seen somebody else's social security number before, so that's so wild to me. Except for like my husband's because I have to, and my son's because like I had to buy that. He was unimpressed? No! That's cool. Y'all are like government twins.
Yeah, if he ever gives the social out, they'll be like, "Are you garlic bread baby?"
Oh, I did not grab that stupid basket again.
Oh man, no wonder I'm sweating.
Nancy's comments out loud. I just love her.
Oh no. I am so not confident now.
I believe you picked the right ones. There's no Northern Light ones.
Yeah.
And you got.
It's
Wait,
so
go back to
hot,
the
I
old
should get
ivory
these
eggs.
vegetables into Shorty
Okay.
right away.
Wait, not
No,
this.
you got it. You got it.
Are you sure?
Wait,
What's this?
that's what I'm wondering. Let's look at the phone.
Oh no!
Because the other two old ivory eggs, they look different.
Oh, I'm so scared. I'm gonna get kicked out of this ranch.
Chat, please help. We don't want to get kicked out.
Wait, I can't even search the right thing. I'm so nervous. Okay, here we go.
I'm so nervous. My mustache is sweating off.
Where is it? Old ivory egg. Okay, that's what it looks like when ripe.
No.
No, it's this one. Hold on, it's this one. Oh no! Oh no! What
I
is
think we have to pick it. I think we have to pick it.
I'm scared! Oh no!
Susie, we almost got kicked
It's
off.
so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
I'm so
Sweat.
scared.
Pick
What if
those
this is
vegetables
wrong?
for me yet?
You betcha.
Good for you.
Oh,
Now, if you just fill that egg basket for me again, we'll be all set.
we're safe. We're safe.
I can't
What do you know
believe
about the
that
treasure that
worked.
Dirk Valentine supposedly hid around here for
I'm
Francis
like
Hummer
crying
to
a
find?
little bit. That
If I
was
thought
so
there was a
tense.
snowball's
I
chance in
know.
Tampa
My
that
knees were
Valentine
my knees were
stashed any
shaking
of
a
his
little
loot
bit. I
here,
was a little
I'd be
nervous.
tearing this
I'm not
place
gonna lie.
apart.
Why was that so
What do you
scary?
know about it?
I just heard about it, that's all.
behind us now.
When I heard that rumor, I started reading everything about Dirk Valentine
We're
I could get
good.
my hands on.
We're
But
good.
the more I read, the more it sounded like he suckered Francis into believing he'd hidden something for her, just to
Yeah.
give people something to talk about when he was gone.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
You know how sometimes people like pretend for the drama on a stream? That was not pretend. I was seriously stressed there.
Yes. Do we think Shorty wears colored contacts? What color are his eyes?
Hold on.
I don't think I've gazed in his eyes long enough.
Let's go gaze into his
I'm
eyes.
too ashamed after picking vegetables.
Right here.
Good for you. I need you to do one more
They're
thing.
blue?
It's Tex's birthday. The Raleighs told me to make him a cake. Now, if I make it, he'll throw a fit. But if
I mean,
you
they're pretty
make it,
blue.
he might actually appreciate it. So why don't you dig a cake recipe out of the recipe box and have at it?
Maybe
I don't
I'm
care
missing
when you
it.
make it, just so it's done by the end of the day.
I don't
the
know.
icing's already made.
Could I get a canteen of water
Let
from
me
you?
look. Let me
You
look at the
betcha.
picture of
You're
him so I can
good to
see
go.
closer.
Yeah.
Well, I'd better get going.
Earlier they were
Pleasure
vibrant.
talking to you.
Oh, weird.
What's his last name? Shorty
Thurmond.
Thurman?
Thurmond. Thurmond.
Shorty Thurman.
First thing I'll need to make that cake is a mixing bowl.
Time for my whoa! And me walk through. Alright.
Oh my gosh, I'm just trying to look up some pictures of Shorty.
Maybe they turn blue when he talks about treasure. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, I've like ultra zoomed in. One eye looks blue. Bless you. Does your mustache fall?
Yeah.
You? One eye looks blue and the other one looks brown.
Okay.
Does he have what's that condition called where you only have one color or two different color eyes?
Shoot, what is that called?
I know it's got chrome something in it.
Is he sickly Sarah? Maybe one contact. Oh my. Heterochromia.
That's what it was. I couldn't Google it fast enough.
Sickly Shorty. No, not Sickly Shorty. Oh,
Sickly Shorty is his new name.
shoot. Chat, did I put in 2 eggs? Please let me know.
We should make one of those alliteration games with Sickly Shorty.
Oh.
Like, you know how like Sally sells seashells by the seashore? Sickly Shorty shows shiny
Shoelaces.
shoes.
Just
Laces. Shoes. Shadow.
Wait,
Treasure.
Sickly Shorty from Shadow Ranch.
This is so hard.
Well, also, I'm trying to come up with this on the spot while I'm trying to count as well. It's not working.
No, you cook.
Okay.
Me and chat, we gonna make this up.
Sounds good. I'll cook. You guys work at that.
Shorty. Thank you. You should see Susie's mustache. It's twice as big as this one.
Hang on.
And it's a nose ring.
Oh my god, it's askew.
Sickly Shorty seriously seems sus.
I
like it.
love it. Oh no, I lost count. Oh no.
Sickly Shorty shreds 7 shrooms.
I'm starting over. I just don't know where I was in that. Okay. You guys come up with that and I'm gonna count.
I just can't take you seriously when you put the mustache on. It's so good.
Missed.
Okay, I'm gonna show a picture of what I almost said Shorty, what Susie looks like. Hold on, let's see. Alright, this is Susie, everyone. Hold on, I gotta zoom in.
Oh no, I'm scared. It's me.
I swear, you just need like a little monocle, like the Monopoly monocle.
Oh my gosh, if only.
Very refined indeed. So sophisticated.
Oh. This is what I spent my hard-earned money on, you guys.
I want to see what the mustache would look like on Liam.
Oh my gosh, I have to put it on him.
Please.
I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Liam, wake up!
What if I, like, bring Liam to church, like, wearing this?
Please. He will be a little sophisticated gentleman.
Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, I can't not put it on him now.
That would be amazing.
But again, I get yelled at when I have a mustache.
Hey, listen, this is fake.
Mine almost looks fake.
I know, yours does look fake.
Where are you at in the game?
Halfway?
Also, nothing quite like having a Wacomico County Sheriff's Office cop riding your bumper for no reason.
Hey, John, do you recall me being live on stream right now?
I'm not.
Maybe not saying our county
You
is a
didn't hear
good
me.
idea.
Nobody heard me. Put it in the chat if you know what I said.
No, jeez. Maggie says hi.
Hi, Maggie.
You need that "What a Distinguished Looking Gentleman" audio. Oh my word. Is that something that you would be able to find for me, Tori?
Looks like I'm gonna have to guess how long to cook
Isn't
it
there a
and
weird
what
law in one
temperature
of the
to
states
use.
about wearing fake mustaches in church? Is there seriously, Charity?
I'm Googling it. In Alabama, a state that actually makes a couple appearances on the particular list, it is illegal to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter
Maybe
in
I
church.
should try a
That's
little,
so
just
funny.
to be sure. I should put the
That is
icing
so
Shorty made on it.
Weird.
I literally can't believe that is a thing.
What are these?
I made you that flour Frances mentioned in her recipe. I cut all
Well, I'm
the
glad you
pieces
let
out
me
of
know,
marzipan using her
because
old
if I ever
forms,
hop over
but I'll
to
be darned if I can figure out how the pieces go.
Alabama, I can't be wearing this thing.
Surprised the amount of weird laws that exist.
Did you hear that, babe? It's Alabama. Are you surprised?
What's their rule of marrying cousins?
Oh, just.
Sorry, any of the one Alabamian in the chat. Is
Alabamian.
that what they call themselves?
I don't know.
Maybe they just call themselves. Never mind.
Sounds like you need, like, a Snickers or something.
Well, I had to get new sunglasses because I obliterated mine, so.
Seriously.
Yeah, what do you think?
They look awesome. Am I doing something wrong here?
Yes. You're talking to me while trying to stream.
Oh, I was off. My bad.
I'm just that distracting.
Hey, this is a weird law from Louisiana for you.
What's
You
that?
cannot tie your alligator to a fire hydrant.
I mean, that's just common sense.
Apparently
It's
it
a
happened in New
tulip.
Orleans.
What's this?
And there was a
That's
fire.
food coloring, so you can
But
paint
there was
that
an
as
alligator on a
well.
leash tied to the fire hydrant.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I can't say much because I'm from there. And I can totally see that happening.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy though. Oh, Laura, not that you can marry your cousin, but you can't wear a fake mustache. No. Laura. Can't with you.
Not that my family's any of your concern, but my sister did work for the Raleighs.
Okay, but
Back in
seriously, I'm
Phoenix.
taking the mustache out
She
so that
got
I can have more
fired, she
sense.
got mad, but she's over it. Okay?
Why didn't you tell me that before?
Because it makes me look bad. I figured no one would ever find out, and when you did, I just got all flustered-like.
So all the bad stuff that's been going on around here, it's not because you're helping her get back at the Raleighs for letting her go?
Fact
Yeah,
is,
that's
my
right,
sister
Nancy.
can
Dig
be
it out
kind
of
a
him.
flake. I'd have probably fired her too.
Man, you look just like Tex right now.
We're twins.
You're literally twins.
Is it okay if I go riding?
Nope. Feed the chickens and the horses in the corral first. Could be fatal. if you
Illegal
mess
to let a
up.
donkey sleep
So
in your
don't.
bathtub? What?
How dare they? What if my donkey needs a place to sleep?
Can you imagine the reasoning that that person had?
Has anyone tried
Somebody had to
going
go take a
after
bath
that
and there was a
phantom
donkey
horse when
there.
it appears?
Nope. Always something else going on. Like Ed Raleigh getting snake bit or the pump house blowing up. Plus, that horse is fast. Probably couldn't catch it anyway.
Do you know anything about the treasure
that
that
legit
Dirk
law?
Valentine supposedly hid for his sweetheart?
Nope.
Just like so shocked.
You can't carry an ice cream in your pockets on Sunday? What about Saturday?
Somehow I knew you were going to say that. Talk to you later.
Yahoo.
All right.
Yahoo.
Time to feed the horsies.
Feed the horses.
Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, God bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. I know. I'm sorry. I have a little bit of a cold, you guys.
You're allergic to the horses?
I'm allergic to horses.
So, okay, when you feed the horses, whatever the feed, that pink feed is,
Uh-huh.
that looks like styrofoam.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but my mind always thinks of the Toy Story 2 scene where the guy that comes and fixes the toys
Yeah.
and there's all those like little styrofoam peanuts everywhere.
Yeah.
That is what they look like.
Mm.
Don't know why.
I just watched that movie today.
Did you? Toy Story 2?
Yes. It's literally it's Liam's other movie right now.
Ah.
Yes. He has a few like Disney movies he jumps back and forth between. So Lilo and Stitch is the big one. That's like we watch it a couple times a week. He also loves Toy Story 2 specifically. And then the Aristocats, Lady and the Tramp, and there's one more. Shoot, something else. I forget. But like Cars. He loves Cars.
Cars.
Yeah.
I love.
Okay. This is not something I'd be able to do with my mustache in. Here we go. Okay. So, now I need to feed the horses. No, I need to feed multiple horses. And not kill them. So, I have notes. I'm just gonna follow my notes. Oh no. Okay, let's just go with this. No, that's not it. They always look like peppermints to me.
Oh yeah, peppermints.
I don't think that's enough.
Oh, I did it wrong. Oh no. Oh, I wrote it down by the pounds, not by scoop. Okay. Empty? Okay, okay, I can figure this out. I can do this.
Oh my gosh, I do that all the time. Like I'll make myself notes and then I go back and read them and I'm like, what was I writing here?
Oh man.
Like I need notes to decipher my own notes.
Seriously. Oh, I needed more corn. That's what I messed up on. I need a pound of corn, and then I need a pound and a half of mixed pellets, which I think is this one, but we're gonna find out. If Bob drops dead, we know this isn't mixed pellets.
Oh wait, is that what they do if you feed them raw?
Yeah, have you never found them wrong?
No.
Oh my gosh, they literally drop dead.
No, you lie.
No, I'm not lying.
I need you to feed one raw.
Okay.
I kid you not, like, I have this bad, like, I cannot do the wrong, like, if I know that it's, like, I'm not supposed to do that in a game, I won't do it, even to experiment, like, I won't do it.
Okay, well, here, let's feed them some of this pink stuff. And some chicken feed.
Oh no, everyone's so upset that you're killing Bob.
I'm not gonna kill Bob. I fed Bob correctly. Okay? I'm gonna feed Ace the wrong thing.
Wow.
Hi, Ace. Here you go, horsey.
Uh-oh.
Didn't Tex tell you that feeding the horses wrong could be fatal?
Yes, he did.
Tex said that poor horse you fed is colic.
Oh, it's just calling it. Oh, good, I didn't kill it.
It was just careless.
I commend your honesty. But I'm afraid we can't afford to have careless people on the ranch. And since Tex would be quite happy to strangle you right now, what we're going to say next is actually for your own good. Goodbye, Nancy.
Oh, that was... Man!
Oh, it gave me a chance. I got all the way to his food bowl. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there you go. So it doesn't drop dead, it just colics.
There's probably actually like a ton of second chances I've never seen before.
Probably. If you are like, if you're absolutely against doing the wrong things, then there's probably a bunch that you've missed.
Probably so.
Mm-hmm.
What's everyone's favorite second chance? Drop it below.
Oh, I know what mine is. Wait, can you
Sure.
guess what mine is? I bet you can guess what mine is.
Oh, there's so many. Can you tell me what game it's from?
Cursive Black
Is it
America.
is it plant?
Yes!
I was gonna say that's actually what was in my head, but I wasn't sure.
Yes! It's so good.
That's a really good one though, you know? Like flailing mom jeans, tennis shoes in the air, like that's really good.
It's the best one. It's the best one there is.
Wow, Tori.
Wow.
She believes me every day. Just want y'all all to know.
Okay. So, funnily enough, I played this game with my sister and one of her friends. And it was her friend's first time, like, ever playing an integer game. And she got to this part, and Abigail and I were like, hee, let's just, like, let her loose and see if she messes up. And she did it perfectly, first try. And we were like, and she didn't even, like, look at the, like, she didn't look, she just did it right. And we were like, oh my gosh, like, horse girl confirmed.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I know. I wish I was that talented, seriously.
Did I though, Tori? Or did I just give you tough love?
Alright, Ace. I'm not gonna kill you this time. I hope. Let's see if I did it right. I'm so scared now. I'm gonna kill the horse again. Okay, we're good. Woo! Okay. What else did I need to do? I'm so lost.
Can't check
The
that
chicken. They need to be the chickens. Right. Shoot.
Can't forget the crazy chickens.
I'm sorry, chickies. How many scoops? 2 scoops of chicken chow. I think chicken chow looks delicious. Look at that.
Mmm.
You could make soup out of that.
Chicken soup.
Chicken soup.
Okay, chickens, come and get it.
I love Nancy's commentary so much.
She's so great. Need more chocolate. I am making a like homemade chocolate covered nuts situation right now with just like a jar of nuts and some chocolate chips and putting them in my mouth at the same time. You guys can now all tell me that I am brilliant.
Check. Check. Can't check that. I haven't done that yet. I haven't done. Can't check that off yet. I'm finished. I can't check that off yet. That's
Oh my
done.
gosh, I have to tell you. Okay, you
I
remember
haven't
how I
done
told
that
you
yet.
the
Can't
other
check
night
that off
we didn't
till
have
it's done.
the ingredient that we needed for dinner?
That's done.
Yeah.
So I had to go to the grocery store, and that's where I bought the mustaches.
Yeah.
I am in the checkout line, and the person in front of me just knockout just falls on the floor
No.
for like absolutely no reason.
Oh my
Bangs
God.
her
Where
head
are
up
you
against,
guys? You've got
like
to get
where you
out
get like
here.
the drinks
I
and
saw
stuff.
the phantom horse last night.
I don't know why this just popped in my head. So she's knocked out, and I'm like, oh my, I'm like down there, like, ma'am, are you okay? She's like, oh, I'm sorry.
St. Louis?
I lost my balance.
Finally took off at 7 last night.
Are you okay though?
Wanted to surprise you.
You just like fell, like knocked out, hit your head.
Dude.
Yes, and I'm literally carrying like mustaches and like some random spice that I needed for dinner. It was so weird. It was the weirdest Walmart run
You're
ever.
fogged in.
That's so wild. She just fell over.
Yeah, just straight up fell. Hit the ground hard.
She wasn't like our age, was she?
No, she was like older.
Last night, right after the campfire,
Has she seen a
this
doctor?
glowing horse appeared out of nowhere.
That's what I told her. I was like,
galloping
ma'am,
away.
you should
And
probably
right
get
after
this
that,
like
the
checked
main
out.
pipe in the pump house sprang a leak. Another
Yeah.
case of bad luck? I think not.
I would be so concerned.
Attention was on the horse. Someone sabotaged the pump house.
I think the music turned me nice. I think it did too. I think it turned all of us nice.
I found a half-burned note that had
Susie,
a bunch of
there's this game
gibberish on
that
it
I
in the
found.
fire pit.
Okay.
That came out in
That could be
Was
why
it
someone tried
December?
to
Yeah,
burn
December.
it, so no one else at the ranch
And
would ever
it's-
know what it said.
audibly and visually stunning.
Okay.
I think you would enjoy it.
What's it? What is it?
That's just what I was thinking.
A Highland song is what it's called.
And you'll be all set.
On Steam?
Yes, on Steam.
Okay.
You have to like really explore. The more you explore, the more story you get. But it's really good.
Did you stream it?
I did stream it, but I don't know. It's like one of those games. I don't know if it may be more fun to play individually than to stream,
Okay.
but it's still worthy of checking out.
Okay.
I found an
I'll definitely
old
check
beaded
that out.
handbag that may have belonged to Francis Humber.
Was there anything in it?
No, but if it's the bag that Dirk mentioned in one of
The
his love
Steam
letters,
sale
it
is
could
going on
hold some sort
currently,
of clue.
and I am in trouble.
Well, there's a bird on it,
I
but
know,
the
I was
beads
just
have
thinking that the other
completely
day. I was
fallen
like,
off this
ooh,
one
this
section.
is the time
However,
to
it
like
does
go through
have
your
the name
wish
of the
list.
manufacturer at the bottom.
And that's just
it
what
was
I
made by
did.
the Chicago Mercantile Company back in 1881.
That's one of the companies in my book. Is there anything else on it?
Yeah, some kind of number. HB3941.
Maybe that's what beat pattern it is.
LOL,
There's a bunch of
whatever.
phone numbers in this book.
No,
Maybe
I
we
had
can
to
track down the pattern
message
for you.
Susie last
That'd
night
be
because I was
great.
like,
Like I
actually
said,
no,
it
this
could be
happened
pretty
yesterday.
important, especially if
messaged
the
Susie
part
and I
that's
was like,
missing
hey,
turns out to have something to do
what
with
time are we
flowers.
doing this? Because I actually don't know. Like I don't even know the time that I'm supposed to be joining.
Oh my gosh.
That's
That's
it for
on me.
now.
That's on me.
No,
Because
I didn't ask. So like I got to like the day before and I was like, I have no idea. Like I should have asked.
he messaged me and he was like, are we still ranching it up tomorrow? And I was like, yeehaw. What the hell am I doing in this game?
Hey,
Wait.
is it day 2 still?
It's day 2.
You can eat the cake.
No, that's day 3.
Oh, never mind. It's on day 3.
Can't check that off till it's done. Can't check that off till it's done.
I have mustache glue on me.
Oh. Okay. I feel like we need to go
Need something?
writing.
Can I go writing now?
Oh, Bob.
Yeah, we're going to Ghost Town.
I set up some barrels and a sawhorse so you can do some
Yeah, we
barrel
need to do a
racing and
lot.
practice roping. Whenever you're out there, I'll watch you and time you. If you get good enough, like say, you get your time below 10 seconds, and if you can lasso the sawhorse like say 4 times out of 5, I'll give you your very own lariat. You can practice as much as you want whenever you want. Just don't go walking off with my rope, 'cause I'll be watching.
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
Okay, well, let's go get our rope. Nope. I can't ride bareback. Okay. Okay, I got this. I totally got this. How are you doing over there, Carter?
Oh, we making it.
Yeah?
Come on, Bob.
Are things working better now?
Oh, yeah, they're like so smooth.
Yes. That's what I love to hear. I'm
I
gonna
can
blame this
hear, talk to you in real time, see the game in real time.
I messed up. Ah.
I just need you to let me know when Candyland is coming.
Yes. Oh my
It's
word.
like,
I just stalled on that. So what so let me tell you the story. So
Ready.
I installed I messed up again. I installed a emulator. And I was gonna be able to emulate it because I have the CD still from like when I was a kid, but
that's so amazing.
it like was not recognized on my laptop as a game. So I was like, I'm gonna have to emulate it. It'll be fine. Like emulating works great. So I messed up again.
You got 2
So
out of 5.
then I was having these like spatial issues on my computer, and I just cannot afford to get like a hard drive right now. So shoot, the window is so small. So I ended up resetting my laptop, and
Yes.
that fixed the spatial issue. I don't know what happened. I got some bloatware or something, and that like uninstalled my emulator. So I just need to put that back on, and then I can play things like Mackenzie and Co. and Candyland and all that stuff, and I can stream those things like I had been planning to, but I just haven't done it yet.
Perfect.
4 out of 5.
But yeah, no,
Congratulations.
I think about that Candyland game all the time. I'll just literally be sitting there Googling pictures just to relive it. because it's such a good old game.
Oh, it's so good. That seriously is my childhood. I got it in a cereal box.
Here we
That's
go.
that's amazing.
Yeah. That, and there was an Operation game, and
In your cereal box?
in my cereal box. Yeah.
What an awesome prize.
Seriously, I got so many games in cereal boxes.
9.5. How about that?
amazing.
You did it.
All right. Now I can get my own lariat. I did the
No.
barrel race in under 10
Those were
seconds
the good
and
days.
broke the sawhorse 4 out of 5 times. Do I get a lariat?
Yep. Here you go. I'm kind of surprised at you.
Why?
Figured you'd be good for some laughs out there. You weren't. But there's
Let's go.
this little vacation of yours ain't over with yet.
Talk to you later.
I know it
Just
as
stay
well.
out of trouble.
I got so many good things in cereal boxes. All like CDs, CD-ROMs, you know. If I recall, I received Oregon Trail in a cereal box.
Nice. Oregon Trail.
I got one of the Carmen Sandiego games, I'm pretty sure.
Come on, Bob.
I forget.
Good boy.
Where are you shopping and getting your cereal from?
It was like a General Mills thing. I'm not kidding.
I swear, like the only amazing thing I've ever gotten out of a cereal box was like one of those, you know, prank buzzers where like you shake someone's hand and it's like, oh my god.
That looks like Mary
Got a Johnny
Lucy.
Bravo magnet.
That was pretty cool. See, you got a DVD in a cereal box. See, I'm not crazy. It was a General Mills thing, so I remember for sure. But Amazon Trail. I got Amazon Trail from a cereal box.
That was amazing.
Did General Mills do that, Morgan? I don't remember that. That sounds like something you needed the internet for. And I did not really have the internet. I had the internet,
Something.
but I had dial-up internet
Talk to you
until
later.
I was about
Yahoo.
13 or 14 years old. So I didn't really use
I don't want to lug
the
this
internet.
saddle around all day. I should put it back.
Yeah, like I was introduced more to gaming on the PC with my older cousins at their house because they had a fancier like computer setup.
Hello, Nancy. Guess I'm gonna be blushing every time I see you now.
Oh, the sweepstakes, man! I thought I was gonna win the Cody and Zach. What's it? Dylan and Cole, the Tanimal sweepstakes.
Do you remember that?
I
Who
was
actually won?
for sure thought I was gonna win.
Don't worry about
Actually,
it.
no, you know
I've been known to do a
they
few sneaky type things from
I think
time
I
to
saw
time
this like
myself.
circulate like a couple years ago.
Actually,
The guy
I'm
that
kinda
actually
glad
won,
you
he's like
came by.
obviously an
There's
adult
something
now,
I
but he
need
was
you to
sharing all
do
the
for
pictures
me,
of the
if you
actual
wouldn't
trip
mind.
where he went with like Dylan and Cole.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
You bet.
Yeah, but no,
This
I thought I
chicken
was gonna
coop's
win
been
that
a
one.
thorn in my side ever since I got here.
If only.
The wire I need to fix the hole
Or
in
like
the
any
fence
kind
was
of
supposed to be
sweepstake
delivered
that they
today.
have, like on the
But
Trix
it's not
yogurt
here
or
yet,
the
and
Trix
the Raleighs
cereal.
just called and
Didn't win
asked
that
me
one,
to
right?
run an errand for them tonight.
Oh,
So if
the
you could keep an
Trix
eye out
yogurt.
for that chicken wire
Man,
and
that
patch
sounds
that
good.
hole as soon as it
Like the
gets
little
here,
sprinkle stuff
the
that you would
chickens and
like
I'd
swirl
really
around.
appreciate it.
Will the wire get here before it gets dark?
Doesn't look that way. But you still have to put it up, even if it means working at night. Just be sure to wear gloves. I'll leave my pliers out. If you have to do it at night, that's okay. There should be plenty of moonlight. You'll be able to see fine. Just make sure it gets done, because if it doesn't, the coyotes are going to have themselves one heck of a banquet, and you're going to be in a lot of hot water.
No problem.
Now, is there something I can do for you?
Okay. I, for some reason, haven't opened up where I can
May I
travel
see that letter
anywhere
you said Francis Hunter wrote
besides
to your great
Mary's.
aunt?
Sure.
So I
got
think
it
I
right
need
here.
to talk to some people.
When I heard you were a detective, I started
Probably-
keeping it
oh,
on
like,
me.
probably like on the
Thought you
phone.
might snoop through my stuff
maybe.
or something.
Do we have
Thanks for letting me
numbers?
see it.
Yeah.
Dearest cousin Ellie,
Maybe so.
I was quite
Where was the jail
Oh,
that Dirk
this is it.
Valentine stayed in after he was arrested? Do you have any idea?
Probably the one over in Dry Creek. It's a ghost town.
Yeah, there you go.
But the jailhouse and a couple other old buildings are still standing. At least they were last I saw.
Could you tell me how to get there?
On your way to Mariazzi's, look for the trail on your
Box
left
stops,
that
how
heads
did that
towards Shadow
literally-
Mountain and stay on it till you
How
get
did that
there.
benefit literally any
It's
people?
about an hour and a half
I have no idea.
ride.
I don't even know what
This
to tell you.
got something to do with the treasure?
It might.
Well, let me know if you need anything else.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
All right. See, look at that. We've been streaming for 2 hours, give or take. And I had a snack, and now I'm just ready to go for more.
You're crushing it.
I know, because usually I get to this point, and I'm like, I'm done, y'all. I'm hungry. Bye. I'm out.
Me, I'm like literally like 6 hours in.
I don't know how you do it. I truly don't.
I don't either. My shadow, my no, what's the name? Oh my gosh, Shadow at Water's Edge was a 7.5
Come on, Bob.
hour stream.
Did you sit there the whole time, or did you take any breaks?
I took 2 bathroom breaks. That was it.
Incredible. Incredible.
No, for me, it's always the people that do those 24-hour streams. I'm like, how do you do that?
No, thank you. I don't want to be on that long, you know?
Yeah. I don't think I could handle that though.
I know.
I don't think I could possibly make it through a game like that. I can barely make it when I have good sleep.
Probably just a bird.
Ugh, let's just appreciate the aesthetic of the Dry Creek Ghost Town. So good.
So great. So great.
So spooky.
Hi, little scorpion. Okay, but also, like, I mean, you don't even, you're, like, I have a toddler, you know? Like, you don't even have that. You're just, like, super busy with work.
This is true.
I could never.
Do what? Chaz versus Chaz do what?
Did y'all know that her CEO's nephew is married to Paris Hilton? Did not know that.
How'd you find this out?
Oh my goodness, she has ways.
Yeah, you do have ways.
That is so incredible, though. So is Paris Hilton
Here
a
I go.
fan of Nancy Drew games?
Yeah, I know. Would that be amazing? Like if she just even like slightly posted about Nancy Drew.
That'd be amazing.
Here I go. Celebrating Women's History Month, Her Interactive continues to advocate for women's voices in the industry.
Let's get Paris on the marketing team. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
That looks like Mary Yazzie and Tex. Good boy.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Can't check that. Can't check that. I'm finished with that.
Okay. I was all into speedrun this, but I am so stuck. Is Tex here? Can I chat with him? He's not here. Can I look at his stuff? There's nothing to look at.
I don't think there's anything to look at.
Okay. So where do I find out how to get to, like, Cougar Bend stuff? Listen. Check your task list. I know. You're speedrunning your tax return? Oh, amazing.
Miss Nancy,
Okay,
how
so
may
not
I
you.
be of service?
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
Excuse me. Okay. 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 I need to call this number anyway.
SWGS, this is Gazer.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew.
I am like
Not
totally
too long
invested in
ago,
this
you
article,
provided this
Charity.
person I know with a map that showed the locations of mineral deposits in central Arizona.
That's what I'm here.
Yeah. Is it unusual for an ordinary citizen to request a map like that?
Depends on which map it was.
The number on it was PUB893A.
That's so interesting.
Wait, Cher, what'd you find out?
893 Alpha.
Just like reading about her whole family history
Yeah,
of like
that's a
she's
map
got very
somebody used if they
prominent
wanted to
family
go
members that have done lots of
prospecting in
things
their
in
spare time.
society.
What's this person's name?
So it's just like, what are the
Shorty
odds
Thurman?
that Paris Hilton will now somehow be connected?
there
It's
he
just
is.
mind blowing.
According to my notes, he just started a job in the Shadow Mountain area and figured he'd go looking for gold on his off hours.
You keep notes on all the calls you get?
In a bureaucracy like this one, you never know. When something goes south and fingers start pointing, it's always good to have your side of the story all nice and documented.
Please let go of my hat, cat. Thank you. Okay.
Do your notes say anything else?
Apparently, this shorty person asked me if I knew anything about Dirk Valentine's treasure.
Really? Do you remember what he said?
As I recall, he'd heard a rumor that some outlaw had buried some kind of treasure near Shadow Mountain. He thought it might be in an old mine shaft or something.
And what did you tell him?
Nothing. I didn't know anything about it.
Well, thank you, Geza.
No problem. What did you say your name was again? Nancy...
Drew.
Nancy Drew. Asked a lot of questions. Didn't buy any maps.
But she really appreciated your taking the time to talk to her. Be sure to put that in your notes too, okay?
Got it. Goodbye, Miss Drew.
Bye.
Okay.
So where are we stuck at? We're trying to...
Okay, so here's where I'm stuck. I need to go, like, look at the
Can't check
the
that
location
off
with the petroglyphs and stuff.
Mhm.
But it's not on the map, and I don't remember how to open that. And I know that this is not something I have ever had trouble with before, so I've probably just missed something really silly.
So what's not showing up on the map? Oh, the place for the petroglyphs?
Is that a conversation with Mary, perhaps?
Yeah, I think so, because she wants us to find arrowheads and she like tells us about where to find them. Is that right?
You're totally right. That's what it is. So I did this out of the order that I typically do this game, because when I went to the roll top desk, I
Come on, Bob.
pushed to like pick up the three little tools, but I didn't actually pick them up. So then I got to Mary's and I hadn't done that yet. So I went back and did that, but then I had already talked to Mary and I didn't have that information.
Actually, that's what happened to me last time I played.
Yeah. Oh.
But this game is one of those...
Hi,
There
can
was
I
like a
help you with
certain
something?
Is that you riding
era
that
of
beautiful
games
Palomino in the picture over there?
that were very
That's
trigger
my
heavy.
horse Banner. I train him
And this is one of
myself.
those games.
This is one of those games.
You train
I
horses?
feel like that...
Just on the side.
of
Someday
Black
I'd like to
Manor.
do it professionally,
Here
but
it
it
is.
would take money to get started. And money is
There
one
we
thing
go.
I'm not very good at making.
Are there many petroglyphs around
Also,
here?
I feel you,
If
Mary.
you take the
I
trail
am also
to
not
Cougar
very good at
Bend,
making money.
there are hundreds. A lot of them were probably made by the Anasazi. They lived in the area until about 700 years ago, when they just suddenly picked up and left.
I saw you riding earlier near Shadow Ranch. Do you ride around there a lot?
You're mistaken. Shadow Ranch is
Ooh,
private property. I
testy.
never ride there. You must have seen somebody else.
I'm sure the Raleighs don't mind if you ride
She said that
on
with
their
her chest.
land.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. So don't go telling people you saw me trespassing, because you didn't. Excuse me. I can't talk
No,
right now.
you're supposed to talk to
Sorry.
me.
So we should be able to go there now, right?
I hope. Let's see. Let's see if she's...
Dun, dun, dun.
Whoa, whoa. I clicked too fast. Yay! That was what it was.
Oh, yeah.
That was what it was. Okay, now we can finish the game. We're like halfway through. If I don't make any more mistakes, I can hit this in like an hour. People watching are gonna be like, yeah, sure.
I think we can.
I think we can. This is not a difficult game. Like,
No.
I am just a pine cone.
Better not leave old Bob behind.
Did I miss any? No, I don't think so. Okay. Alright. The vibes in this game are just so good, though.
So good. I just like how they have like a current and a past love story unfolding at the same time.
So good. Oh, no. There you go. Need to look for some arrowheads here, too. Yes, here we go. There's one.
Oh, no.
This is not a difficult game, says the woman who almost had a heart attack trying to pick an ivory egg for Shorty. Leave me alone.
To be fair, it was like halfway hidden.
It was.
It was not an easy ivory egg.
It was not. That was one of the most stressful things that will happen in this game, and you know it.
I've literally been having it sit here this whole time, and I was like, when can I pull that out?
This just soft little I just heard.
No, it's because like the first time I opened it, I was like, how do you use this? And I kept blowing like, there's nothing.
Oh my gosh. They kill me. With gusto, Carter, come on.
No, I can't do it like you.
Oh my word. That was too good. Keep going. Oh, wait, where?
Actually, that's what, I know what I need to be doing right now. Hold on.
Okay. Ah, here we go. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting really focused.
No, you're good. I actually redeemed FMK.
Oh, did you seriously?
So we can FMK it while you're over there with the
Oh my
petroglyph.
gosh. Okay, I'm not even... Listen. I have an idea, and you guys are gonna hate it. I'm not even gonna spin a wheel, alright? I want you guys to FMK with the characters from this game, and I'm talking Shorty, Dave, and Tex.
The Shadow Wrench Trinity.
Exactly.
Yes!
Alright. What's y'all's answers? I'm gonna talk mine out.
I can't
Go
get
for
my
it.
map out now. I'll just remember the petroglyphs I see and check my map later.
Oh, this is hard.
No, it's kind of an evil one.
Man, there's a lot here. We have to unpack a lot in this moment. Because if like fighting Shorty, he's pretty testy and
Yeah.
scary.
He's
a
kind of
hothead.
scary.
He is scary. Fighting Tex? Oh my gosh, everyone's on different stuff.
There are so many different opinions here.
I like how she said kiss Tex on the cheek. Why you don't like mustaches?
No, there is no... You can't change the rules. When I say kiss, I mean we're full on Frenching this person.
Beneath Cappy's keys,
Okay.
Happy's name, please.
Fighting Tex would be hard too, Because he could just be like, "Where's the horse's hock?" And that would be really hard. So that's out of the question. Oh, man.
Susie, I've gotten to kiss people with you every other time we've played this. So, you know what? I've always thought it, but I've never said it. So now I'm saying it. Y'all trying to change the rules of my game every chance you get to make it a little less uncomfortable for you, and I'm just not here for it tonight.
See, that's where I'm at. Charity makes a great point. I don't want to kiss or marry Shorty.
Charlene of Purcell's office.
Hi, my name is
Morgan
Nancy
says,
Drew.
"Ew, Frenching."
May I please speak to Miss Purcell?
Concerning?
I'm staying at a ranch in central Arizona, and since she knows so much about the history of Arizona, I thought maybe she could answer some questions for me.
Questions concerning?
Well, I came across a very old trunk that might contain stuff that has to do with these people named Dirk Valentine and
This is
Francis
true, Terry.
Humber. Only I can't open it.
I mean,
Say Dirk Valentine?
And his girlfriend, Francis
It's already the
Humber.
much,
Yes.
much tamer version of FMK.
What would you hope,
It's
please?
true. A kiss is a kiss. That's right.
And thank you for calling
I'm a good girl,
Officer
thank you very
Charlene
much.
Purcell. Miss Purcell's
No,
latest
listen.
novel, Like Wind
You
Through
can
My
French
Heart,
and still be
was
a good girl,
instant
Morgan.
bestseller. And like so many of her novels, it recently received the Catherine Cook Award for
Kiss
historical
with a fist is
excellence.
better than none.
Charlene Purcell's novel is like traveling through time to the old Southwest on the wings of love.
This is Charlene. Who is this again?
Nancy Drew.
Tell me about the trouble.
Okay, I have my answers.
Well,
I had to
okay.
really think about everything.
Go for it.
I'm with Charity. I gotta
That
fight
seems
Shorty.
to have something to do with this image that's engraved
Get
on
him
the
out of my
trunk
life.
right above
Uh-huh.
it.
I'm gonna
Describe
kiss
the
Dave.
image.
It's this kind of abstract design made up of
Because-
hearts and doves and the initials EH
Dave
and
will
AA.
secrecy stuff, you know.
EH would be
Sometimes he be
Elderly
kind of hot
Humber,
and stuff, and
and
I want him
age would be
I want him
Abigail
hot and stuff in
Humber.
our marriage.
Frances
So
Humber's
I'm gonna
grandparents on
marry
her father's
Tex.
side. Her
There you
mother
go.
died when she was 10.
Mary Tex.
Now, the picture
For
no
sure.
doubt commemorates
For
their
sure.
wedding day,
At least
which
what Tex
was
is hiding is just our
9/11.
relationship. So you know what I mean?
April
Like
9th, 1811.
it's Tex.
Those
Yeah,
numbers
he's
must
marriage
have
material.
something to do with the directions
That's-
in which those
I
ranches
would
need
also
to
do
be
the same
pointing.
thing. Tex
I'm
is
afraid
marriage
I wouldn't
material.
know.
Dave,
In the
I
course
don't
of my
know.
research, I've
I just don't
only read
know.
about
I'm
the
not
trunk
on
sparrow
the
that
Dave
Eldridge
train,
Humber
y'all.
handcrafted. I've never actually opened one. However, I've been running across fascinating tidbits concerning the Humber family and stashing them away for years. When I have enough tidbits stashed away, I may well write a book.
I know, I'm looking
Then
at
you'd
what all can I
probably be
redeem.
very interested to know what's in this trunk.
Oh, I have a lot of redeemables.
Yes, I would. And since I've helped you,
Oh my gosh,
or
you have a
tried to, it's only
dress-up,
fair that you help me,
redeemable?
don't you
I
think?
do.
Sure,
I do.
I'll keep you posted.
I had to
Like
make
you have to
more.
dress up
I'm
in that
staying at
moment?
Shadow Ranch.
No,
This just
like I
gets
dress
better
up for the
and
next
better.
stream.
I'll tell my assistant to
Ah.
put your calls through immediately.
What's a little
By the
doodle?
way, why are
Basically, you
so
get to
interested
ask
in
me
the
to draw you
Humbers?
something, and
Knowing
I'll
more
draw it
about
for you.
them and what happened in
Cool.
the past may help
Yeah.
me figure out something
It's only
that's going
been
on in
redeemed
the present.
once
I'm
by
kind of a
Tori. She asked
detective.
me to draw an
That
otter,
makes two
so
of
I
us. I'll be waiting to hear
live
from
drew
you.
her an otter. Okay, let's see. Hang on.
Ooh, there's a choose a stream redeem.
Yes. Redeemed hydrate. Oh, you're
Interesting.
welcome. Here you go.
Charlene of Purcell's office.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
Just
May I
need a
please
dress up
speak to
basket
Miss
like
Purcell?
Iggy, and if somebody redeems, you must dress up. I mean, I
She even
could.
told
I
me
have a
that you
hat
didn't have to
now.
listen to that recording again. You really
That'd be
great.
amazing.
Hello, Nancy. So what have you discovered?
Whoops.
Do you know anything about Dry Creek?
Dry Creek, closest town to
Want you
Shadow
to draw
Mountain.
Carter as an
Population at
otter?
its peak,
Now, see, that
317.
sounds more
Leading
complicated,
citizen
and
was
I don't
Cappy
trust
Munger.
myself with
His
that.
establishment contained the
Oh my
only
gosh, your
piano
otter's so
50
cute.
miles.
Thank
Frances,
you.
being as smart as she was,
I was
taught
dedicated.
herself how to play it.
It's like
That's
on its
apparently
side.
how she met Dirk. He
Redeem
heard her
Fatima, and you
composing
put
a
on the
song one
mask.
day
Oh my
and fell in
gosh.
love on the spot.
It could be great. See, the thing is, though, it's not exactly a mask because there's no eye holes for me. So it's literally just a sheet of, like, paper prospector, and I can't see anything. All I can do is hope that my dance moves are good.
I came across a reference to someone whom Dirk referred to as Pappy.
Probably his father, Kashmir Valentine. He was a blacksmith over in Prescott.
Would Francis have known who he was?
Oh, yes. Dirk worshipped his father. Which is ironic, because by the time Dirk was arrested, his father had pretty much disowned him out of shame.
I came across something that looks like a very old token and has the words Dry Creek Merchants on it.
Sounds like you have a piece of Dry Creek script. It was sometimes used in mining towns like Dry Creek in place of currency.
For 50K, you have to wear the Fatima mask and play the game blind. Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Probably used for games.
What kind of games?
Love that.
Believe it or not, they had some very primitive arcade-type games back in the 1880s.
You guys are too much.
Some were quite entertaining, especially for a cent and a half.
I was gonna tell you, Carter, you need some fun redeemables on your streams.
I know. Yeah, I told everyone I was like, hopefully maybe in March. That's my goal. I'll add some redeemables.
Oh, that would be so good.
I don't know. Like, Twitch still freaks me out because like when I first got it, I was like, I don't know how to use this at all, and I still feel like I'm only utilizing it to 20%. Twitch has so many features, and it's not that it's not user friendly. It's just like you really have to immerse into all its features.
Feeling I'm not
Yeah.
alone.
I get overwhelmed every time I look at it.
No, I feel you. I also am not using it to its full potential.
I mean, it's a lot.
I know, and it's really hard to learn.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I didn't need to go to. Oh man, I didn't.
Oh, I hate when I do that. But like, yeah, you know, like, just the overall, like, how you have like your own page on there. I still have yet to set up like all the blocks on my page, or like a channel trailer, or all the stuff. So many things.
Yeah, same. I have done none of that at all
I
whatsoever.
don't need that right now.
Okay, apparently I can't use my phone. Okay, here we go. Need to call the cops. Whoa! No.
We're sorry.
Listen,
Your call
no.
cannot be completed.
Okay. I just had like a bit of a strunk there. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go.
Hernandez.
Hello, Sheriff. It's Nancy Drew again.
Hello, Nancy. What can I do for you?
So
I
this is
noticed
the
that you
same
put a
guy
lock
that's
on one of the buildings in the ghost town.
in Secret of Scarlet Hand, right?
Alejandro?
I was
Yes.
afraid some dumb
For sure.
tourist would knock into one
Okay, I
of
was
them
gonna say,
and
it
bring the
literally
thing
say-
down, and I'd wind
sounds
up
the
having
same.
to dig 'em out.
Oh
If
yeah.
I'm real careful.
He didn't
Do you
even
think I could
try.
help
We were
with
talking about
combination?
range with the other guy
Just an old
from this
shack.
game.
There's nothing to see in there.
This guy
I'm
has no
just
range
curious.
apparently.
Amateur
He is
detective,
just
remember? I'll lock the
Alejandro
place back up when I'm
W.
done.
Well, if you swear you'll be careful.
I'll be
Oh, he's Dirk
extremely
Valentine.
careful. I promise.
Is he really?
Where did I put that combination?
No, he did try for
Here
that
we
one.
go. 9, 2, 7,
Okay.
4.
I'll give him
for your
that.
help.
Yeah,
My
that one
pleasure.
works.
This is true. Charity is. That's a good point.
He doesn't need range. His voice is nice enough already. That's fine. That's fair. Shiz.
Come on, Bob. Good
If I
boy.
had only gotten it working so that I could have just like passed off the mouse to you and you could have been like, here, Suze, let me just like play this whole game for you.
But we're doing great.
I know, we're actually really quite decently through the game because like I'm looking at my little handmade walkthrough here and we are here and here's the end of the game. So like we just have this to go. It's really not that bad. And it's nothing for Carter, who can stream for 7 hours.
I don't know. That may be my max though.
Oh.
An electrician's manual. Wonder what that's
I will
doing
say,
here.
I'm pretty sure the longest streams that I've ever had
Looks like I need to
are
put
with
in a
you and
password.
Tori for our Spilling the Teas.
Record breaking. We're here for it.
Yeah. Yeah, you... Like, I did 3 hours with you. I think I did 3.5 with her. I forget.
But it's just because like once we started, it was like, wow, this is so easy to talk. Like with you, you know, like you like to talk, I like to talk. We could talk all day. Tori likes to talk. Put us all three on a stream, man.
Oh, we need to do that.
We'd just be there all night.
We would. Is there one that moves? That one? Oh my goodness. I am just messing up. No! The voice of Sheriff and Alejandro also voices Elliot Chen. No way!
Do what?
No, wait, oh, I missed it. I can't believe that. How did I not know that?
See, I love how there's so many voice actors that also voice other characters in games. I wonder if that was something like they asked them to keep coming back, or if they just kept auditioning.
That is a really good question. I wonder who would know.
Because like I don't know. I feel like Jonah,
Take your forks and a crank to the beat.
he probably was invited back, right? Because he's the literal voice of Frank.
I mean, looks like someone's been hanging out in here.
And they were just like, what other voices can you do?
He's been everything too. Like,
Even the crumbs are crisp. Interesting.
Yeah, yes, they did. I mean, because he's like the what's the example I'm thinking of?
what are you talking about?
Oh, I was just saying, like, he's like the versatile, like, poster image for Her Interactive. Like, he was so many different characters.
Yeah.
Charlene of Purcell's office.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
Say no more.
Say no more.
What's the latest?
Would you happen to know the brand name of crackers back
Tori,
in
I'm
the
so glad
1880s?
that you're
The
comfy
slogan was even
to,
the
like,
crumbs
chat
are
with us
crisp.
for multiple
Not
hours.
offhand, but I certainly can find out. Details like that are why so many of my books have won awards for historical accuracy. Have you read any of my books?
Never, and I never will.
No, but Aunt Beth has. She's a big fan.
I realize that my novels aren't everyone's cup of tea, but it wouldn't hurt to at least give them a try, would it?
No, in fact, I'll pick one up first chance I get.
And I'll send you the name of those crackers first chance I get.
Talk to you soon.
You do that.
Okay, I really need to look at my list.
Can't check that off yet. I haven't done that. That's done. That's done. Check. That's done. But can't check that off till it's done.
Oh, I'm getting close to the end
Check.
of the day.
I'm finished. I haven't done that yet.
And then we can eat the cake.
Yes!
I'm finished with that. That's done.
Oh, look at how
I
much
haven't
I'm
done
checking
that
off.
yet.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Doing so good. Okay, I need to talk
Hi,
to this
can I help
lady.
you with something?
Do you know anything about the treasure Dirk Valentine supposedly buried somewhere around Shadow Ranch?
I know it's a lot of hogwash.
What makes you so sure?
If I had $1 for every lost mine or buried treasure story I've heard in the 30-odd years I've lived here, I'd have 10 horses, 2 cars, and possibly my own helicopter. It's nothing but a tall tale. Trust me.
Have you by any chance ever come across any silverware that may have belonged to Dirk Valentine's girlfriend, Frances?
Silverware?
I found a letter that referred to Frances Humber's forks. Do you have any idea what that means?
Maybe she had a thing for forks. I went out with a guy once who was into spoons.
No! I've never heard that dialogue before.
You've never heard that?
That's so funny.
He collected them?
He dangled them.
He dangled
We
them.
sat down in a restaurant, and the next thing I knew, He had spoons hanging from every part of his face. Like I said, I went out with him once.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was great talking to you.
Thanks for stopping by.
He dangled them. What a great conversation. Oh, that's hilarious. Man, you can find new things in these games, even 20 years later.
Hello?
It's me.
So what's going on there?
Every time.
Would you believe I found a letter that Dirk Valentine wrote to Frances Humber?
No way.
It was locked up in this chest that belonged to her father. And the letter was never
I don't
opened.
think I needed to call them.
According
Don't
to
they
his
send me
journal,
the
her father
bead pattern
intercepted it
via
and locked
email?
it away before Frances could read
Yes.
So did
Ah.
you read it? Of course you
I'm just
did.
wasting our time, aren't I?
You better have.
Well, I
It
think
said
you have
that
to call
Dirk
them
hid a
anyways,
bunch
though,
of his
for it.
loot somewhere.
I think I already did.
Love it when outlaws hide loot, don't you?
I do
What
like
does
this
it
combo,
say?
though.
Well, evidently Dirk wanted Frances to have the loot he'd stashed, so he set up this elaborate treasure hunt for her. The letter
Yes,
contained
Richard
all
Topham's
sorts
grandson.
of weird, obscure clues to help her find what he'd hidden.
But if
It
the
is?
letter was never opened.
Wait,
Oh, that
do
puzzle
I
was
know the
optional.
cell phone cheat for this game?
Oh my gosh, it could still be out there.
And
Oh, the
someone
bead puzzle's
could be using
optional?
that family horse to chase the Raleighs
All
off the
right,
ranch
here we
because
go.
they want to be the ones to find it.
Okay, I know that there is a cell phone cheat, but I totally forget how to do it. If you guys want to remind me.
That does it, George. We're suing the airline and the airport.
That's it for now.
Stay in touch. That's an order.
Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I need her forks.
If I ask, maybe Mary will let me borrow these.
Hi, can I
Hello.
help you with something?
I noticed some tuning forks
As long as
over
you already
there.
know
Would
what
it be
flower
okay
is
if I
on the bead
borrowed
bag,
them
you're
for a
good.
while?
Tell you what,
Okay.
if you go out and find me 10 arrowheads for this display I'm working on, I'll give them to you for free. You can put them in this.
You got
It
a
makes
deal.
me wonder how many
There
puzzles
are
are actually
arrowheads
truly
all over this area.
optional.
You just have to keep your eyes open. You should be
Yeah.
able to find 10 in no time. As long as you don't dig and only collect arrowheads that
apparently,
the
like,
rain
there's
and
some
wind have
games, 'cause you
uncovered.
know how, like,
you won't
some
be
people like to
breaking
do
any
the,
rules.
It was great
what do you
talking
call
to
them, the
you.
speed plays?
Come in
Speed
again.
run?
Speed, yeah, the speed runs. There's like a bunch in the early games you can just skip.
Really? I have only tried it in like. What have I tried it in?
Was it Message in a Haunted Mansion?
Secrets Can Kill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's the one where I know, like, Message in a Haunted Mansion, you can speed run that one super fast. Because I think Arglefunk has done it.
Yeah.
In like 14 minutes.
I can do Secrets Can Kill in 14 minutes.
Can you really?
Yeah. That's my
That just
easiest
like blows
one.
my brain.
I just like figured out exactly what I needed to do and exactly what would be the shortest like response times.
10
And then I
arrowheads,
went
I'm
for
all
it.
done.
And it's stressful. I actually streamed it once. It is stressful, but like it's actually really cool because you only really need to like, so in that one in particular, because I've only really tried it in that one. In that one in particular, you just have to like look at a poster and then have one
Got
piece of a
those
conversation.
arrowheads yet?
I have
And then,
10
you know, like,
arrowheads
and
right
there's just
here.
these little
So you
things
do.
that trigger the
It
next
looks like
thing.
I only need
and
9
then
to
you're done.
finish this display. So here, keep this
That's pretty
arrowhead.
cool.
Thanks for your help, Nancy. Those
My thing is,
tuning
like, I don't know
forks
how
are
people,
all
like,
yours.
figure
It
that
was
out.
great talking to you.
Ride safely.
I don't know. I watched a YouTube video and figured it out.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. I got the forks, you guys. Moving right along. Okay. So I have all the flowers written down. So like, wait, wrong. I need to go get the thingy first.
I'll bet Dirk custom. I saw a design just like that in Kathy's.
I 100%
Maybe I'm
agree with
supposed
that.
to do something with it there.
Especially trying to put something on tables and you can't put them directly in the center.
That is super frustrating.
Yikes! The walls in there look like they could fall down any second. It's locked. So much for finding out what Dirk left in the cell for Francis.
Okay, here we go. How have you been doing in Disney Dreamlight Valley card?
Good, better.
Yeah.
I went from.
This outline reminds me of something.
Where did I start? Forgotten Lands, yeah. Forgotten Lands
Yeah.
to Forest of Valor. Now Glade of Trest is next. Oh, hey, question. While all people that play DDV are here, you know how you can only have like 3,000 objects down?
Yeah.
Is there a way to have more?
I don't know.
Because I'm already at like 2,100.
Yeah, I'm pretty close as well.
There is.
Oh, Tori knows.
Tell us, Tori. You expanded yours? How do you do that?
Forgot to grab that silly crank earlier. Okay, here we go. Okay, how do you expand? Let us know. Now it's 6,000. No! Uno memento. Thank you. See? Crank it up. Okay.
Now go and peek beneath.
Yes. Here I go. Oh, I'm so excited.
What? It's 6,000?
So excited. That's gonna change the way I game.
Absolutely. Because I was noticing I'm pretty much putting like 700 to 1,000 things per land when I decorate. So that'd be great because I think there's like 8 lands. So.
Yeah.
Tex would
Have
a
you gotten
cow about
the
bareback.
DLC yet?
No. But I hope to do that within the next 2 weeks.
You should.
Because I want to like decorate everything and then move on to the DLC. Because after I decorate everything, I will have finished all the quests, everybody will level up, and everything's decorated.
And then, like, Mike and Sully?
Even Mike and Sully.
Dude. You guys are doing so much better than me in this game. So I'm like... I got really burned out of the game. And stopped doing, like, friendship quests entirely. So I'm so behind. I'm just gonna blow my nose
like,
before he sees.
well, it's like really my thing was like I told Tori I was like I don't want to decorate until I get all the stuff from friendship quests because I'm like, well, what if I want the thing that they're gonna give me? And yeah,
I mean, that is really valid. That is really valid and makes so much sense to me. However, I did not do that. I used redecorating the entire valley as a way to like reignite my interest in the game.
I get that too.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Come on, Bob.
Here we go. Man, I'm making things happen now. Look how fast I'm going. Yeah, I really love that game, but I don't know, something happened and I just was like, I can't handle how like much content there is versus how much time I have. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Heck, why walk when I can
That's
run?
why I feel behind right now because I'm like, I'm like I already don't have the DLC and like I'm just trying to finish up the main stuff.
Yeah.
You've been bitten.
What do I need to do instead?
So go to settings, help,
I haven't
set
done that
extra
yet.
object limit is on. Just be mindful of how your machine
Can't
is
check
handling it
that
because
off
if
till
it's not
it's done.
powerful enough, it can cause lag and crashing when you go past 3,000.
Can't check that. I haven't done that yet. haven't done that yet.
Okay. If there's a snake there, I need to do something else. Carter, do you find that when you stream that your brain like shuts off?
Oh, every time.
Just checking.
It's true, every time.
I'm glad it's not just me.
Yeah, no, I'm like, what's a puzzle? How do I do stuff? I can't pronounce words anymore.
You know, I'm always like Nancy Drew, I don't know her.
The moment I hit that live button, I'm like, oh man. All sense goes out the window.
There we go. That's what I needed.
Yes, this is the best. I distinctly remember being... So I actually played this game a little bit later, so I was a teenager.
No, yeah.
I remember being a teenager playing this game, and when Nancy's gloves, when she looks at them, and they're glowing, I was like, oh! Evidence!
Tex must have turned the horses out for the night.
I remember that just being so cool.
Yeah. Man, I played some of these so young that like I remember them and I remember stuff, but I wish I remembered more, you know?
Wait, what? Did you know you can go in the house if you haven't started the fence puzzle yet? Really? What's in there? Same?
Uh-oh.
Tori, you just killed my chickens!
Oh
Didn't
no!
Daisy tell you what would happen if you didn't fix that
That
fence
was
like
sly. That was
Yes,
a very
and I was
sly
going to
thing
do
that
it,
you
really.
did, Tori.
Then why didn't you?
Well, I
Tori!
just didn't get around to it.
We were raising those chickens so we could eat the eggs, dear, not so the
You
coyotes
triggered something
could
too
eat the
soon?
chickens.
Oh.
Every morning, Ed has an egg white omelet.
Oh.
At least I used to.
At
I'm
least
really
I used
sorry.
to. Y'all
I'm
can
sure you
buy
are,
new
dear.
chickens.
But since you obviously don't appreciate the fact that the welfare of animals comes
Live
first
proved
on
on
a
our
working
stream.
ranch,
Oh, I did
I'm
look
afraid
at the
that you,
stuff.
like those poor chickens, are history.
Oh my gosh. You know
So,
what?
like, what do you do when you go in the house? You can just like roam around, or is there something particular?
Or is it just that you don't trigger? You
Oh,
can walk
see
around the
that it's
house and see that
nighttime
it's
through the
nighttime through the
windows.
windows. Oh, that is so cool.
Tex must have turned the horses out for the night.
Oh well. I won't trigger it. Unless I want my chickies to die again.
Chickies.
Not the chickies. Okay, I like this puzzle a lot.
That doesn't go there.
I know it doesn't, Nancy.
That doesn't go there.
What are you talking about?
That doesn't look right.
That looked right to me. Okay,
This
that's
goes
correct.
here. That looks right.
It just felt like that's where you were going, Tori.
I like music, both assumed I was tricking you because I was totally thinking I would do it in other situations. But seriously, because you said to try something, and then my chickens died. What else am I supposed to assume besides there's trickery afoot?
It was
This
so funny.
goes
She
here.
said, "Uh-oh."
That doesn't look right. There. Sorry, coyotes. No chicken dinner for you tonight. Oh my
Coyotes?
gosh.
Whoa.
My gloves. They're glowing. That powder in the ghost tank.
Okay, you know what I do remember about my first time I played through this game? And we're talking like the game had just come out, and we were playing this game. And this is during the time period where like my dad would go to work because we had dial-up internet. My dad would go to work and would print off like
The walkthrough?
because we didn't have walkthroughs. You know, we had the message boards. He would print out the message board and stuff for us.
The power lines
Oh,
going to
yeah.
the ranch house were either cut
There was
or
a
were otherwise
spoiler,
disconnected
and me
from
and
the
Abigail,
house.
my sister, saw it,
don't have electricity.
and we
We
saw
have
that
a
you would get a
generator.
ring
It's pretty noisy,
from
but it sure beats the
Dave.
alternative. But listen
And
to this.
Oh,
me
you
and
thought
Abigail,
it was a
I was
marriage?
exploring the ghost
we
town. I
were,
got
we really,
this
really like,
pottery
he's
stuff
gonna
all over my
propose to
gloves. And last
Nancy.
night, when it was dark, my gloves were glowing.
So I remember,
Like the
like,
horse?
I have this
Exactly
this
like the
memory
horse.
of
Maybe
me
it
and Abigail
glows because
like
someone rubbed some
washing
kind of
dishes
phosphorescent
in the
powder all
kitchen
over
after
it.
dinner, and
And
we're
if you
like
found that
trying to
stuff
get
at the
done
ghost
so we
town,
can go back
that
and
must
play the
be where he
game.
or she has been
And
hanging
I'm like, she's washing, and I'm standing there drying, and I'm like, man, I wonder what kind of engagement ring he gets Nancy.
I mean, it's a very fitting
Looks
thought
like our
because
saboteur
they flirt
definitely
a
has
little
an
bit, you know?
accomplice.
I
So what are you
mean,
gonna do?
Flirtatious.
You know darn well what
yeah,
she's
because
gonna
we
do.
just got
She's
done
gonna
seeing
go back
him
out
be
to the
like, you
ghost
got a
town
steady back
by
home, and we were like,
herself immediately, if not sooner.
And another thing, Dave was suspiciously absent during all the excitement last night.
Dave,
Better
you're
be
so
careful,
sus.
Nancy. If he and whoever's out at the ghost town are working together, they may decide you're a threat.
It'd sure be nice if you two were here with me.
Well, the
Wait,
fog
well, you
has
did
finally
tell us
lifted, and
earlier
they
to
say
kill the
we will
chicken, so
definitely get out of
consider
here
me getting what I
soon,
want.
but
Oh my
they
gosh,
won't stay
Tori,
as
you're
wet.
ridiculous. Okay.
That's it for now.
We're on
Have
the
fun.
last
Wish
day,
you were
you guys.
here.
We're in the home
Kidding.
stretch.
Last day, best day.
Okay. I guess I have to go.
Nancy, I figured after
Talk
last
to
night
this
you'd
guy.
be long gone. I know I would be if I were you.
When the power company turned off the power, did they say when they'd be out to fix the lines?
No, they had no idea when they'd be able to send somebody out here. And if that generator goes, I could be cooking in the dark for days, weeks. Well, not weeks, because no way am I staying here that long. I'm so freaked out now, I'm not sure I can last one more day.
Just hang
Well,
in
you
there.
won't have to.
I have a feeling that all this is going to be over soon.
Listen to you. Cool, calm, optimistic. I'm a wreck and you're a rock. Of course, you're also dead wrong and totally deluded, but I'm still impressed.
Want me to do anything before I go riding?
Same old, same old. If you bring me all the ripe stuff from the garden, I'll give you a basket to fill up with eggs. And once you're done with that, you'll be good to go.
One more time,
Well,
let's
I
go.
better get going.
For the last
by
time,
anytime.
Shorty. I don't know what a ripe vegetable looks like.
Do you think I could have a piece of cake?
Sure, help yourself. Tex really liked it, by the way.
I'll let someone else eat the last piece.
Yes.
Moments like this, like the one in this game, are when I would totally be okay if Ned kicked Nancy to the curb.
I'll
Aww.
let someone else eat the last piece.
Wait, what did I do wrong? Chairs in DDV that weren't aligning with my table earlier suddenly are? I don't know what to tell you.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
Oops.
Well,
I need those vegetables, Nancy.
Leave me alone. Okay, off we go. I'm going to, for the
That
first
horseshoe
time in
wasn't
this
there
game,
before.
pick up the vegetable basket
maybe the
before I
ghost
go
horse
over to pick
threw
the
it while it
vegetables.
was running away last night.
Ta-da! Okay. So veggies. Okay. Got these. Some of these. And you know what? Let's take those two.
It's so,
so
hot, I
stressful
should get these
watching us
vegetables
pick-
into Shorty right
Pick
away.
the vegetables.
Pick
I'm
those
over it now.
vegetables for me yet?
If he kicks
You
me out, he
betcha.
kicks me out.
Good for you.
Yes!
Now, if you just fill that egg basket for me again, we'll be all set.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Okay, okay, I can do this. I can do this. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. You know, now that I'm not stressed that, like, it's not working for you on your end, this is really quite chill, and it's like playing a game with a friend sitting next to you.
Oh, I know. I'm loving it. I actually love, what do they call that? Parallel
You
play?
can find more eggs
Yeah?
than that.
I can?
That's my favorite. I would love to sit next to someone while we do stuff. That's great.
Yeah, that is so fun. I do that a lot with my sister, where we'll play the same game and then we'll like FaceTime, because she lives in St. Louis, and obviously that is nowhere near
Got
me.
those eggs for me?
Yeah.
So
Right here.
that's like what we have to do
Good
now.
for you.
No, but that's so
Anything
fun
I
though,
can
you
do
know?
for you now?
Could I
Yeah.
get a canteen of water from you?
You betcha. You're good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Go.
Well,
Okay.
Maggie, we're just so glad to have you here.
Doing parallel play right now, except I'm not playing something. I'm doing taxes, but still. Oh, Maggie. If only we were all doing our taxes together.
Need something?
Oh, your cats.
I found a horseshoe outside that wasn't there yesterday. I was thinking that maybe the phantom horse threw it. It's got a rock wedged in it.
So it does. Looks like the kind of rock you'd find out by the ghost town.
I love that he knows that.
Oh, I know. I was
So,
just about to
you've
say
been out
that.
to Dry Creek?
Yep. Last time I was out
Like,
there,
how
my
much
horse
staring
acted
at
real
rocks do you do?
strange. Even tried to throw me. Was like he saw something I couldn't, something he didn't like, something that was telling him to stay away.
Are you trying to scare me?
I'm just telling you what
There's
I
probably
know.
so much we don't
You
know
don't
about
wanna
his
hear
life,
what I
though.
got
Like,
to
maybe
say,
he's
then quit
really
asking
into
stuff.
rocks. You
I
know?
that's so weird that you said that because I was literally thinking that at the beginning of the game. I was like, I would love to know more about Tex and his life.
Did I
Maybe
see
he's like
you
a
and
junior
Mary Yazzie
geologist.
riding together?
Maybe so.
Yazzie. Of course not. Why, I ain't said more than 10 words to her since I got here. You're imagining things.
Is it okay if I go riding?
Lies.
Nope. I took a bridle apart, oiled the pieces, and left them in that can on the shelf. You can't ride till you get the bridle put back together right. I put the bit next to the can.
Talk to you later.
How
Just
about
stay out of trouble.
you do your own work?
Okay, there's the headstone. Now, let's see.
Okay, this puzzle always gets me.
Same.
I never understand how it goes.
That's okay, that's silly. I don't know what the heckity heck I'm doing with this puzzle.
That looks
Oh,
right.
I got one.
That looks right.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Oh my gosh. No, okay. No.
That
Ah!
looks right. This goes here.
Yes!
Perfect.
I did it! Okay.
Need
Let me
something?
leave,
I put
please.
that bridle back together. Now may I go riding?
Yep.
Wait. Okay, it fits because Tex is the most rock solid character in this game. No, seriously. I know.
Talk to
Maybe
you later.
he's really
If
into
you last
rocks
that
and
long.
he's like, oh man, this rock is only found in Dry Creek. And that would make sense, you know? I mean, his girlfriend is also really into rocks.
This is very true. Maybe that's how they met.
Oh my gosh.
She was like looking for petroglyphs or like what do you call them? Arrowheads, and he was out there because that's how he knows what rocks Dry Creek has.
We solved the mystery. That's how they know each other, y'all. That's how they got to know each other, was over rocks.
My mind is shook.
I can't believe it. That makes so much sense, though.
No, it really does. That makes so much sense. That's actually what do you like say? Canon now? That's
This is our headcanon, but this is totally canon.
absolutely.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Hi, can I help you with something?
Tex told me about, you and him.
And the rocks.
I love how sneaky Nancy is here.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know. She's
I
so
kind of
brilliant.
tricked him into telling me.
I don't believe it. He swears me to secrecy, then goes blabbing it to some teenager? Oh well, it was bound to come out sometime.
That's kind of what Tex said, too.
I mean, we're in love. What's the big deal?
Right, you're in love. What's the big deal?
Wait a minute. He didn't tell you anything, did he?
That's so good.
You tricked me. Oh, you're good. You are good.
Is that what you were doing on the ranch when I saw you? Meeting Tex?
Yes. See, Tex knows the Raleighs and I have been arguing about that property I want to buy. He's afraid if the Raleighs find out about us, they'll think he's collaborating with the enemy and fire him.
Why are you so interested in that
Tell us about the
property?
rocks.
There's a whole bunch of petrified
That's it.
wood on it. Tex discovered it. Every so often, he'll bring some pieces in, and I'll use it in my jewelry or try to sell it.
Petrified
Anyway,
wood.
Tex and I are in love. We tried to keep it a secret, and we blew it. You know, for a city slicker, you got a lot of country smarts.
It was great talking to you.
Thanks for stopping by.
I love it.
Carter, this is really... We solved the mystery we didn't even know was here.
I haven't done that
Mystery,
yet.
I know. Like, I'm mind blown.
Amazing.
I then I have to think on that a little bit longer. This is so weird.
I can see you making one of your like amazing informative posts on the Nancy Drew Times and being like, "Do you know how Tex and Mary really met?"
I seriously might have to.
Jail cell. I'm in the
Intense
jail
friends.
cell. So far, so good.
I can't just type this.
I'm getting there.
Wow, 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 wow.
Very good. Underbank lamp.
There we go. Nope.
I'll bet that's the key. These old
here we go.
bricks. I have enough of those.
Oh, wait. I am stupid. I need to rope this first. I'm really over
need
here
a
about
rope.
to knock a key into a hole in the floor and never come out of this alive. The sheer talent that it takes to swing this rope like that, though, in a jail cell. Yes, Nancy. Nancy loves breaking the law. Okay, hold on. Second arrow. From left. Middle power throw. Got it.
Come to mama.
I just love Nancy.
She is the best. Let me out. Okay, let's leave.
Whoever clobbered me must have dropped this.
Oh my gosh, Carter, we're so
to hide
close.
a message, take the
I know, we're getting to the end.
Yeah.
The here's Shorty.
You really just paused for dramatic effect, but like, I imagine anybody who's watching this who doesn't know the ending was like, quick pause it! Okay, wait, what do I need to do?
Can't check that
I
out.
actually can't
check
remember.
Oh, underbank lamp. I just
Oh yeah.
forgot that part.
This game is still really fuzzy for me because I've played less than 4 times.
There's a letter down there.
Did you know you can play some games more?
Okay, now I need to go talk to Dave. I know what I'm doing.
I'm glad you have a strategy guide because I really don't know.
Oh shoot, you know what I should have done while I still have Bob saddled? Is the magnet game. Actually, before I do anything else, do that.
You have the magnet, right?
I have the magnet,
Come on, Bob.
but I wasn't able to play the game on day 2 because of the rattlesnake. So let me just go do that.
Hey, when was the last time you saved?
That's a really good question.
May want to save soon.
Yeah, let's save the moment I get my mouse back. Thank you for reminding me. I'm really, 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 really bad at saving games.
Me too. People have to remind me.
I really ought to add a redeemable. Like, to remind me to save. Do you want to replace? Yes.
It's true. Yeah, this game, Sea of Darkness, Labyrinth of Lies, Tomb of the Lost Queen, Deadly Device, Ghost of Thornton Hall, Captive Curse, Ransom of the Seven Ships.
What are you counting
All
right
of
now?
all of those are the games that I've played less than 2, 3, 4 times.
Okay.
And they are fuzzy to me. Like I do not know them well enough at
Yeah.
all. Mostly it's the newer games.
Same, actually. Here we go. What's it? Sea of Darkness I've played the least.
Oh yeah, I've only played Sea of Darkness once.
I have also only played Sea of Darkness once. I have played Midnight in Salem once.
Same.
Yeah.
But like, every time I'm like in the community, like when someone makes a post about it, I'm like, ooh, I don't know it
Yeah.
very much. I actually always forget who the culprit is until someone posts about it again, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the culprit. I had like played it a little bit. I think maybe I had played it with my sister. I forget what the deal was. But I was like, wait a second, who even is this? Same with the Deadly Device. I have no idea what my situation was that. Like I want to say that came out when I was in college, so I was really, really busy.
Yeah.
So I replayed it a couple years ago, and I was like, I think it's this person, but I don't really remember. It was actually quite fun to like have one that I couldn't remember everything about.
Oh, I know. That's why it's always so weird. Like anytime I make a post about those games, I always have to like double make sure I'm saying the right thing because I don't remember. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, Labyrinth of Lies is another one.
Mm-hmm.
I've played that one twice, maybe 3 times, maybe.
Yeah, twice for me. Like the first time I actually played it by myself and like individually like did the puzzles and like got through the game was like 3, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So.
Same actually. That was another one that came out when I was in college, I'm pretty sure. It's hard to remember now because everything was so long ago. But
I know. I know. It's kind of weird to think about the fact that it's almost 10 years ago that Sea of Darkness came out.
Oh.
Like, it's a weird thought.
No. Oh my god.
When I was making the post about the release dates and when the icons were revealed,
yeah,
I was going back on my Apple calendar to 2013 and I was like, oh my gosh, it was 11 years ago.
Okay, that makes me uncomfortable.
I know. It's weird.
How did I get so old so fast?
I know, I was still in high school too. I would just finish my freshman year.
Oh my gosh. And I'm a couple years older than you.
Wait, right? It was my freshman year? No, my sophomore year.
Oh my gosh. How old are you again?
25.
I just turned 28
25.
a couple weeks
So we're
ago.
probably like 3 years?
Yeah?
Apart. Yeah, 3 years apart.
Depending on what time of year your birthday is, yeah.
Yeah, because mine's in January.
Oh,
So
mine's in
we're pretty
February.
Close. Yeah, we're pretty
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, we're pretty close. But yeah, that's so wild.
Coco, you were in middle school?
No. Coco. Just a baby.
Looks like a secret compartment.
Do I have a key to this? I do not.
Yes.
If you hope this task to ever...
She said, I am baby.
Okay,
Can't
so
check that. That's done.
I did do that.
Can't check that off yet. That's done.
Did that.
Check.
Totally did that without getting the chickens.
We're almost at the
I
end.
haven't done that. I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
Catch the culprit.
We're so close.
I'm finished with that.
So I will never check those two because I skipped that puzzle. I need to look at the powder and do the underbank lamp thing. And I need to talk to Dave.
Oh, the powder.
Huh?
I was trying to figure out what powder.
The powder in Dry Creek that made my gloves glow.
Yeah.
My gloves, if you will. Proud. La 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 la. Here we go. I always imagine Nancy just kicking the door
The stuff
in.
I saw in here before is gone. Looks like I
This
scared
town
somebody
ain't big
off.
enough for the two of us.
Literally.
Actually, that's exactly how she should foil a culprit in this game.
Yeah. Just like... So, okay, so you know how I said that Liam has been loving Toy Story?
Yeah.
So I found a Woody toy at one of the, like, secondhand stores we go to for his clothes.
Yeah.
And he loves it. And it's just like the movie. It talks. It says all his catchphrases, you know? So now Liam has started saying Woody's catchphrases.
Like there's a snake in my boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so great.
Oh, it's so sweet.
He really, tonight was like, we stopped the robbery.
So sweet. That's just one cute
Hello, Nancy.
kid.
Thanks for fixing that fence. What can I do for you?
It seems that Mary Yazzie and Tex have a thing for each other.
Tex and Mary Yazzie? You gotta be
Man,
kidding.
Nancy's so messy.
That's what Mary said.
She weaseled that out of Mary Yazzie, and then she's just gonna go
Strange
tattle to
things have
everybody.
happened, I guess. And the human heart never does.
She should have
seem
told
to play by the
Shorty.
rules.
She'd have been like, hey, I got some gossip for you. You want the hot
That's
goss?
exactly who she should have told.
Steady? You mean boyfriend? Well, sort of. What about you? Do you have a girlfriend?
Never mind. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked. Forget I said anything. So, what else can I do for you?
Did your great
An
aunt by any
engagement ring.
chance leave you a ring?
Sure did. It was her most prized possession. In fact, I got it right here. Seems to me Aunt Ellie said Frances had one
cute.
just like it. I keep it on me for good luck.
I know this is a lot to ask, but do you think I could borrow it for a while?
Borrow it? What for?
This was news better delivered via a text message. Tori, you are too much.
To tell you the absolute truth, I'm not really sure.
Just take care of it, okay?
Last time I was in the ghost town, somebody
tell him that.
clobbered me
Oh,
over
I
the
shouldn't have told
head
him
and
that.
locked me up in the old jail.
That's terrible. Did you see who did it?
No, I never got a look at him, or her, or them, or whatever.
You shouldn't go there anymore, Nancy. Something bad's obviously going on, and you should just stay away. And call the sheriff, of course.
I'll let you get back to
I
work.
will not be calling the
Ma'am?
sheriff. Because, as any good Nancy would say, screw the police, I'm gonna do all the investigating myself.
Sounds like our wise Nancy.
I know, right?
I definitely remember going to horse camp and having to do this exact same
Come on,
thing.
Bob. Good boy.
I love it. You're in horse camp.
Every time I play this game, I think about it, and these flashbacks come back of just the absolute mess that was.
So great, because we're almost done. John's like, why are you still streaming? We're so close.
We're very close.
I have to play the silly game. And then I find another clue from that. Okay, are you
went
any
to
good
horse
at
camp
this
too?
game?
No.
Neither am
But I
I.
thought I thought it's by like random chance though.
Is it?
I thought it was.
Here's what I do for this. I save it like before I get too far gone, and then like I can just restart and I don't have to go back and play the game again.
Yes. That's the way to do it.
Okay, so
We
I
definitely want Paul.
I want him.
That's it. That's all you want.
I feel like the horsey's good though.
Oh, is it? Oh, maybe it is.
Well, it's a horsey. How could it be evil?
It just looked evil. Oh no, no, Tori said no!
I'm going to keep playing this game until I win.
Darn it! I thought it was a trick. Okay. Are you sure you want to load a new game? Yes. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
This is why we have
Okay.
it saved.
Good night. I love you. Wait, where'd the ring go? Here it is. What if I save right here? I don't know, babe. Save. Yes. Okay. So I want Parson Paul. It's another horse that's good? Oh, okay. I feel like Farmer Fred is hiding some really devious intentions. Do you think he's good?
Which one, Farmer Fred?
Yeah.
I think that one's a bad one. I think, but I can't see his image.
You can't?
I mean, like, you know, as big as you can.
Oh, true.
Yeah, he looks a little suspicious.
Looks sus, yeah. Okay, let's try with just Parson Paul.
I think that was the right call.
I'm going to keep playing this game until I win, darn it.
No.
Wait, I'm doing this backwards. Aren't I? I'm doing this backwards. I need to be pushing the ones that I want to take away, right?
No, I don't. I think you were doing it right.
Am I? Okay.
Like, yeah, you click on the good one.
I click on the good one. No?
Or you click on the bad one.
Press what you want to keep. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Just that one.
just that one? I am really judging people's appearances.
I'll just have to get another token and play again.
Okay. I feel like Nancy shouldn't be doing this. Like we're judging by how people look and not by how they act. There's the good horse though. I did see that.
Is
Okay.
Farmer? Oh, Gentle Jane. We want to keep Gentle Jane.
Gentle Jane. But do I want Farmer Fred or Mean Janine? Or Mean Jean? Mean Jean.
Yeah, you definitely don't want Mean Jean. I don't know what Farmer Fred.
The idea that Nancy would keep riding Bob back to the store to get another coin, the audacity. I know, right? Okay, chat, please weigh in. Do we need to keep Farmer Fred or Mean Jean?
I'm Googling it.
Thank you.
Farmer Fred.
Girl, marathon plan, stuff your pockets. No, but seriously.
Oh my gosh, I'm on the old message board.
Really? Oh, I love it.
Oh, I have to have an account to be able to see that answer.
You don't have an account?
If I do, I don't remember what it is.
Oh, man.
Okay,
I'm telling you,
here we
for
go.
key, we're bringing that shit back. Okay, what is it?
So... Oh, does it not tell you?
Should I go for it?
I guess so. This one doesn't say so either.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. We'll see what happens.
I'm going to keep playing this game
Okay, I
until
think
I
I'm supposed
win,
to
darn
keep
it.
Farmer Fred.
Farmer Fred.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you are.
That guy looks
We're
hella
so
sus.
judgy.
Okay, I can do this.
Don't mind me.
You kazoo to your heart's content.
If I keep playing, I'm bound to win eventually.
Okay, I sucked at that one.
So it really is random. Like, you just have to get these randomly?
I guess so.
Hmm.
I swear, if the general is a bad guy.
I'm going to keep playing this game until I win, darn it.
Ah! Okay, so Mean Gene I should have kept? I don't know. I don't know.
All right, let's look at it again. So I want Paul. We want Gentle Jane. And we want the poet.
Yeah. Okay, I feel pretty confident about this one.
Let it be good.
I'll just have to get another token and play again.
Hmm.
Ah! Okay, there has got to be a way.
Kind of work on your confidence levels for sure.
It's completely and utterly randomized? Oh.
I just don't want a kazoo too loud. Also, I don't think I fully know how to kazoo. You're just humming?
There's no strategy other than fasting and praying. Oh my word.
If I keep playing, I'm bound to win eventually.
I hate this game.
You gotta watch you on kazoo. Here I go. Gotta follow Charity's Rex. Let's see.
I did it!
Yes!
Thank God. Oh.
Oh, this is you on kazoo. Oh my gosh, you're the full version. It's like a whole 30-minute video.
Holy cow.
I actually had that exact same haircut. Do you
As
know
what?
the kazoo kid?
Show me. Confirmed
Nice.
Farmer Fred is not sus.
I know you know.
Oh my gosh. Every guy had that haircut.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Oh, I took the box with me? Shit. Let me riding my horse all the way out here to look at the box I took with me.
On the paper you got when you...
Alright. Oh, we're in the home stretch.
You're in the home stretch.
This is one of the very last things that I have written down.
Is it?
Man, we have been flying through this.
Once we worked out our kinks, we were good.
Yeah, seriously. Turns out it was just Discord hated us. Oh, shoot. No, I did not mean to push the button.
Oh, yeah, I know. I need to get those questions to you. Actually, hey, Charity, did you know that? I'm trying to learn piano right now.
So focused. There we go. Oh, Carter, talk about your piano lessons.
Uh, they've been good,
Yeah.
steady. I feel like every week when I go, the teacher's like, I have more concepts for you to learn. And I'm like, okay. And by the end of the lesson, my brain is just like completely fried. But I'm glad I'm doing it as an adult. I feel like
V.
I have more.
For Valentine, no doubt.
More grit to learn
At Charlie's
than I
grave,
did
hold
when I was
this up,
6.
look around, and you'll see the trail
Yeah,
to
I
a
mean, that makes
gift
sense.
to you from me.
It's a rock.
Ooh, I can't wait. I have been thoroughly enjoyed it. And for all of you people that play instruments, especially the piano, you're stinking geniuses.
It is really impressive.
It's super. Because every week when I learn something, I'm like, what? How do you keep rhythm? How do you read these notes? How do both hands play at the same time? How do you think of all these things at one time? It's crazy.
That is just wild.
Hi, can I help you
Wait,
with something?
Elle, what are you talking about? What shenanigans are you doing with your kids for a holiday? What do you wait? Just had to be the leprechaun. Oh my gosh! Amazing.
I found this piece
What
of
did you
rock
do?
in the desert. I'd really like to get the scuff marks off of it.
Looks like it's been polished before. If I put it in the polisher, it'll buff up in no time. Let me see what I can do.
Carter, this is it.
I love that she just polishes it right there.
It's a
Right there.
picture agate.
She's like,
Great,
hey, go wait
thanks,
outside real
Mary.
quick.
It was great talking to you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Charity, do you play the saxophone?
Oh, that's so funny, Elle.
Hello?
We're booked on a flight to Phoenix.
I love that you do
Oh,
that
right.
though. That's
The
so
bad
good.
news is the flight's been delayed.
You make your holidays magical.
Oh no. Why?
The plane that's supposed to fly us out of here is sitting on a tarmac in New Jersey.
That's
waiting to take
amazing. I
off.
wanna hear you
Like
play stuff on this
93rd in
saxophone.
line or something. So what are you doing, Nance? Have you figured out who's behind the sabotage yet?
Not yet, but I think I am getting close to
Actually,
finding
Elle, I
Joe
saw,
Valentine's
I think it was a
treasure.
reel
All I
today
have to
of
do
a
is go
lady
get
that
a
was like
picture on
a
this
retired
attic,
preschool
and I'll
teacher
be
for
all
like
set.
25 years.
The picture on this
And
what?
she,
It's a
for
long
her
story.
grandchildren,
I'm tempted to ask
every
you to
year
wait
she
till
like
George and I get
dyes
there,
the
but I
toilet
know
water
that'd be
green
like asking
with like
an
food
Olympic
coloring.
speed skater to slow
She
down.
says that the
Just be
leprechauns
prepared to
did it.
tell us all about it.
And she,
Alright,
what else
I'll
does she
see you
do?
guys
She
later.
like,
Have fun.
she has like a
Wish you were
leprechaun
here.
toy.
Kidding.
And what else did she do? She made little green footprints on the kitchen table.
Oh my god.
And they ate Lucky Charms with green milk. This year they made traps with boxes and whatnot, so I had to make it look like the leprechaun ran away and he left them a little couple of things. Are you doing the toilet?
That is
Oh,
such
this is
out
this
of
is it right here.
context. That is such a strange thing. Are you doing the
That tree
toilets?
looks just like the one on the agate. I think I'll grab Bob and head out in that direction.
Oh my gosh, you really were planning to do that? That's hilarious.
That is so funny. Go do the
I just saw
toilet.
the I saw the reel and thought I was like, wow, that's so creative. It almost reminded me there for a second of that one
Now, how am I
scene
going
in
to
Train
get up
where you
there?
you go into that random canyon and there's like a
Lasso that tree branch and
you have
pull
to like
myself up.
light it up so that
Oh, you have to explode your way in?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like there for a second.
It did look like that. It's only 3 games off.
I wonder if they reused some of that. I bet they did.
They probably did.
Yes.
It's fun, but
So
I
do you have
clean
to
it up.
do you have to keep the toilet green all day?
Ancient cliff dwellings. Awesome.
Yay. Okay. Alright, now this puzzle is evil because I have to go off the path to find the stuff. So my strategy here is I have no strategy. I will find all 5 pieces, and then I will try to blindly make my way back to the beginning and start there, maybe?
Yeah, they weren't playing around with this puzzle.
Oh. All these jars, and you can't put one in there for me? But now I've, like, forgotten where I've already gone.
How many keys are there? 6?
5, I think.
Oh, 5. It's funny, I think one of those keys, they end up showing up at the Danger by Design. Like, you can buy them from one of the vendors.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, that's so funny. I feel like I've seen them somewhere else, too.
If only.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. But isn't there a piece, like, is it one of the keys or is it something else I'm thinking of? That, like, one of the monkeys in,
Oh, no, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I don't, maybe it's not, yeah, maybe it's not Danger by Design. No, I know. I'm thinking of the plastic blue statue hand from Haunted Carousel.
Oh, yeah.
That thing you can buy.
You can buy the Pakal carving, too, can't you?
Can you? I don't know.
I feel like you can. I don't know. I might be crazy.
Actually, I gotta figure out for when we get to the time where we play Ransom of the Seven Ships, how to get it on my computer since you can't buy it anywhere. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
So you don't already have it?
No. Well, I have it somewhere back here on CD somewhere.
Like, you don't have like a, what's it called? External drive?
I don't.
You should get one.
But I think you can get one, right? Off Amazon?
You can go on Amazon for like $15. Totally
Yeah,
worth
I
it.
need that.
Totally worth it. I am very blessed. I purchased the game on Steam before it got taken off.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky.
I know. I count my blessings every day.
Although there was this one website, this is in my feet to find nostalgic games to download. There is some website that apparently has a bunch of Nancy Drew games for like free download, but like
Really?
obviously, yes, but obviously like it's like very shady because it's like, you know, one of those websites where you're like, this doesn't look like this is virus free. So you know, they got like an ad over there on the side about like how you can trim 15 pounds using one banana in 2
Yeah.
weeks. And you're just like, this doesn't look very credible.
Yikes! Falling down there would not be fun.
But they do have Ransom of the Seven Ships on there, so I was maybe.
I mean, listen, they don't sell it anymore. It's abandonware.
Tori Samar says, I can get you the file you need via my Google Drive.
There you go.
Thank you. Because like Ani also has to play it. She can't skip that.
Oh yeah, no, you have to.
What should the leprechaun's name be?
Clarence. Is it a guy or a girl? Was it you just came up with the name off the cuff and I was like, I need more context?
I'm looking up Irish names.
Yes,
Let's
here we
see.
go. Oh, okay.
Sean, Patrick, Finn, Flan.
If it's a
Liam,
girl,
Connor.
Sinead.
Apparently it's a guy.
Oh, it's a guy. Oh. Okay. Sorry.
It was Seamus last year.
Seamus! What a great name.
Connor. Connor the leprechaun.
Leprechaunner. Tell me that wasn't super clever.
I enjoyed it.
That looks right.
I have been
This
so
goes
focused.
here.
I've been forgetting to look at the chat for quite some time. So I'm glad that you're
That
like
looks
okay.
right.
you're here.
I've been engaging.
This
Helping.
goes here. This goes here.
Okay. It's endgame. I gotta pretend I don't have a cold right now.
There it is.
Wow.
Dirk Valentine's
Let's
treasure.
look at it.
Solid gold
I
hearts.
love it. Okay, now let's leave. You know what I didn't do? I didn't do the ring puzzle.
Ring puzzle.
The where you sort the rings. Because if I didn't need the beads, I didn't need to do the ring puzzle. I actually like that puzzle.
Why, hello, Nancy. Find the treasure yet?
Terrified.
So you're the one who's been sabotaging the ranch.
That's right. Here my buddies and I went to all that trouble. Wrangling that horse, busting that pipe, cutting those
Also, I
wires,
wonder
trying
who
to
his
scare
buddies
people
are.
off the ranch so we could tear
You
the
what?
place apart
I
looking
want
for
to know
the
who his
treasure.
buddies are. The people
When
that are
all we
also,
really
like,
had to
in
do
it
was
with
what
him.
I just
The
got
bank
done
robbers.
doing.
I know,
Follow
we
you.
never see him.
You went to a lot
No, we
of
don't
trouble
ever.
We don't
for
catch
nothing.
them.
The
No.
treasure's gone.
We don't. But I'm assuming
Well,
that
now, I
eventually-
don't believe you, Miss
Maybe
Nancy.
the sheriff catches
Oh,
them.
and by
Yeah.
the way, it's too far to make it back to the ranch without a
I
horse,
guess that can
and
be
I
canon.
just ran yours off,
just really
which
crushed it
means
with the
you,
whole Mary
to
and
use
Tex
an old
thing,
cooking
so-
expression, are
We
toast.
really did.
That's what you think.
Looks to me like the only way out is the way you came in, Nancy. So, ready or not, here I come.
There's gotta be a way to stop Shorty. Think!
I'm getting close.
Just went through another door, Nancy.
Just went through another door, Nancy.
Oh, he stresses me out.
I got this, don't worry.
There. Now
I don't think so. Not
Last
this time,
door.
though.
After
Only
I get the
because
treasure,
it's like midnight
I'll deal
over
with
there
you.
in Susie's time.
It is. Oh my gosh.
You switched door markers on me, didn't you? That was downright mean, Nancy. I could have hurt myself. At least
But
you
you're
can do is
absolutely
help me
crushing it,
off
though.
of here. How about it?
Nah, I think I'll go get the sheriff and let him help you off of there.
Take
Dear
that.
Hannah,
And
it turns
that's
out that,
that.
Shorty had ridden to the cliff dwellings on the Phantom horse, which was really
We
just
did
a trick
it!
horse that a friend
We
of one of
did
his
do
bank
it.
robber buddies had trained. Since my horse was gone and it was getting dark, I wound up riding it back to the ranch.
I
so
love
could
this
call the
picture so
sheriff.
much.
You should have seen the look on everyone's face when I rode up on a glowing horse. It looks like the phosphorescent powder that they used to make it glow was harmless, but Tex is taking care of the horse until he's sure it's okay.
The horsey.
Mary Yazzie has straightened everything out with the Raleighs, and now she comes over a lot,
Ah.
mostly to see Tex. He turns beet red whenever she's around. It's actually kind of cute. Speaking of cute, Dave confessed to the Raleighs as soon as they got home from the hospital, just like he said he would. They not only forgave him, they even offered to split the treasure with him if it turns out they can keep it. Sheriff Hernandez is looking into it. The best part is, Bess and George
I
finally
don't think Sheriff
got here,
Hernandez
and we've been
is
having a ball.
qualified to look into this
Here's
for
a
them.
picture of the three of us on our horses. Unfortunately, Dave took it. Guess he didn't realize his finger was
Okay,
over
so
the lens.
for anyone
See you
who
in a couple
goes
days.
to the Shadow
Love,
Ranch
Nancy.
experience that
P.S.
Hannah is
I started reading
planning
the
for
Charlene
September,
Purcell novel,
I
Aunt
need you guys
Beth.
to take a
And you
picture
know
like
what?
that with
I
the fingers
can't
over
put
the
it
over the
down.
faces when you're on the horses, okay?
That would be amazing.
Are you going to that, Carter?
Still not sure, but I don't know if I'll be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to.
Yeah.
If dreams can come true, what about curses? Well, in my next
this is such
mystery
a really good
adventure, you
trailer.
can find out
This
for
is
yourself.
such a good trailer.
If you dare. I've been invited to a creepy old castle in England to find out who or what is terrorizing its residents. Could it be that the spirit of a centuries-old witch has returned to seek revenge? And why, after 300 years, has the beast of Blackmoor returned to prowl the moors again? The answers to these and many
I wish
other
that
dark
any of these
secrets
graphics had
will
been
be
used in the
uncovered
game.
in my next case, The
Oh, I know.
Curse of Blackmoor Manor.
Ooh, creepy noise.
So good.
It's so good. The trailers were always so good. Like the Haunted Carousel trailer.
Oh.
It's so dramatic.
So good.
I gotta go. I gotta go right now.
Oh, that one is seriously so good. Oh man, you guys, we did it. Wait, I have to show something. Show something because I forgot. Since I skipped the bead puzzle, I didn't do the rings.
Ah,
I still have some of my rings.
that is so awesome.
So many. And you can tell like which ones were the most popular because I have like entire rows gone. But like I went all out making Shadow Ranch merch, and there's still so much more that I want to make. Like more for this game than any other game.
It's a very marketable game.
It really is. It really is. Mhm. Anyway, wow, we did it! Yay! The rings are cute. Thank you. Would love to have explored the front yard in the game. Oh yeah, that would have been cool. That would have been cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Carter, thank you so much for joining me. This was so fun.
Thank you so much for having me and being kind enough to even try and do it all in one go. Thank you.
Oh yeah, of course. I figured it wouldn't be that hard, you know. Like
No,
it just
it was great.
took till midnight. So we started at 8. So
Yeah.
yeah, that
But
wasn't
honestly,
that
I really think we would have finished at 11. I think we would have knocked it out in 2 hours if the Discord wasn't acting up. So.
bad. Yeah, I think you're right. You're probably right. But we did it.
But we did it and we had so much fun.
We did. Oh my gosh. Now go get
And we
some
have
rest, you two.
mustaches.
It's midnight for both of you. We do. Oh, wait, guys. See the mustache one more time.
I don't even know where mine went. Mine flew away. Wait. We have definitely become esteemed professionals.
Did you? This is bendable.
Oh, is it really?
I can make this into any kind of mustache I want.
Now
I
that's
could
nice.
I could do the droopiest droop mustache.
I can put mine upside down.
I could do this. Or
That's awesome.
hang on. I just want
Oh, that's just so good.
yeah. So yeah, I think I had like a little bit of a curl. I landed on like one of these guys for the most of the stream. So there you go. And it's a nose ring. It's so weird. Anyway, oh my gosh. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me, and make sure you check out tomorrow night. I'm going to be doing Danger on Deception Island with Joe because we failed when we tried before because my internet went out. So that's going to be super fun. And then Monday, I'm spilling the tea with Kalina. It's going to be so great. So yeah, lots of fun stuff. Oh, and then Wednesday, I am going to be doing some shenanigans with John, with Hugh Miller, and with Joanna. So it's going to be super fun. So all sorts of fun stuff coming up. I almost can't even handle the amount. But yeah, so now let me go. I did so many silly things to make this work. So here we go. What am I doing? There we go. Now you don't have to look at my screen. All right, guys, thank you all so much for joining, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening. It is already tomorrow for me, which means that Duolingo is probably going to be really upset with me for not having done Spanish tonight. But oh well, Duolingo can suck it. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Carter, do you have any parting words?
Yahoo!
So good. All right, folks. Have a good one. Good nights.